of the time, including voting for trillions in wasteful spending. Instead of listening to the warnings, Senator Casey sided with the liberals, causing this inflation disaster. Casey voted to let illegals take your tax dollars. He voted to let illegals collect $500 million in COVID relief checks. It's more for illegals and less for us. Come on, Senator Casey. That's just not right. Call Senator Casey at 202-224-6324. Tell him to put Pennsylvania families first and fix his inflation disaster. Support S575, the Fight Inflation Through Balanced Budgets Act. Paid for by One Nation, onenationamerica.org.
The Pirates and PNC are going to bat for local small businesses by highlighting a different business each month. This month, the spotlight is on Davis Consulting Solutions. Are you a job seeker? Want to start or grow a business? Need to train your team or hire diverse contractors? Davis Consulting Solutions provides coaching, consulting, training, recruiting, and events. Schedule an appointment by calling 412-407-2499 or visit davisconsultsolutions.com.
Okay, bucko, here's the scenario. Extra innings, bases loaded, and you're facing a knuckleballer. What's your move?
I guess
Swing and a miss. Now it's the 7th inning stretch and you're in the on-deck circle. The pierogi race is in full swing on the big screen. What's your favorite pierogi?
Chiefs.
Strike 2. Picture this. You just hit a grand slam into the Allegheny River, but it splashes a boat full of fans. Quick, how do you make amends?
Buy them their next round of Icy Light.
Outstanding. On the field, games are won and lost on tough calls. In the stands, the choice is clear. Icy Light. Easy call.
Baseball action is coming your way from PNC Park. The Pirates and the Padres here tonight in Game 2 of this series. And this copyrighted broadcast, it is presented by the authority of the Pittsburgh Pirates. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the expressed written consent of the Pirates National League Baseball Club. And our legal disclaimer is brought to you by the law firm of Bordas and Bordas, the official legal partner of the Pirates. And so tonight, it's down low with a changeup. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fading beneath the strike zone at the last moment. Full count on Bogaerts, and here's the pitch. And he'll take that changeup low again, ball 4. So he works a 2-out walk. And that'll bring up Manny Machado. Right-handed batter at .269 with 17 home runs. 4 for 8 lifetime against Gonzales. Padres will have 3 different left-handed hitters in the lineup today. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul back. Ha-Sung Kim, a right-handed batter, not in there today. Was a late scratch yesterday with sore triceps, so he and the backup catcher Campusano, the right-handed batters on the bench. Otherwise, a couple of lefties. Here's an 0-1. Left it up. That was the cut fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike to Machado. Bogaerts and his 6 stolen bases on at first with 2 away. Here in the top of the first inning, Marco Gonzales of the Pirates coming home. Fastball upstairs at 90, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
A little breeze blowing in tonight. A little much cooler than it's been the last several days. I don't know if that'll affect the flight of the ball.
And a changeup outside, well off the plate. 3-1 on Machado. So Gonzales got 2 outs on 4 pitches. Then he walked Bogaerts, and now the pitch to Machado is lined over third and into left, to base hit. Bogaerts touches second, was heading to third, but Reynolds got it in quickly, and that prohibits Bogaerts from advancing any further. First and second with 2 outs for Donovan Solano coming up.
Yeah, he got the cutter in there about belt high on the inside part of the plate. Machado doesn't barrel it up, but hits it hard enough and high enough to dump it into left.
And now the right-handed batting Donovan Solano, who last night had 4 hits and 4 RBIs, hitting at .314. Here's the pitch, and it's high and away, ball 1. Signed with the Padres in April. He's 36. An OPS just shy of 800.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pickup.
1-0's outside, 2-0. Yeah, between he and Profar, who signed for close to the minimum, and Solano same. Profar signed in mid-February, right before spring training. Those 2 have been huge parts of their lineup. Here's the pitch, swinging a foul back on a high fastball, 2-1. So Gonzales not afraid to throw a fastball on 2-0.
Yeah, that was right there too. Enter third. A late swing from Solano.
First and second with 2 away, no score. First inning, San Diego batting. The pitch, swing and a miss. That was the curveball down and in. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's Solano off balance. Gonzales comes to the set. His 2-2 swing and a foul off to the right.
There they go, protecting again. I mean, that fastball was a foot off the plate, and if they're able to go and waste that pitch, it's a ball. It's actually an easy take, but he went out there. It almost tells me I gotta pound them in. I have to go in on the hands. If he can reach that, he's looking out there.
Here's a 2-2 coming, and the curveball away, a swing and a miss, and it strikes out Solano to end the inning. So a hit and 2 left for San Diego, and we're through a half inning. It's the Padres nothing, and the Pirates coming up on the Pirates Radio Network.
Cam Collier out towards right field. This one heading back for the bullpen at the wall. See you later. Cam Collier breaks this one open. A 1-0 lead on a 1-0 pitch.
Cam Collier, MVP of the 2024 All-Star Futures Game.
It was an amazing moment. It's something I'll never forget. Excited to be back again for another season of Pirates baseball. Look for your favorites like Headhunter IPA and Bumbleberry Honey Blueberry Ale, as well as our newest year-round and hometown brew, Ginger Lager, throughout the park and at our Bullpen bar. Cheers!
Now the Pirates coming to bat in the home half of the first inning. Andrew McCutchen to bat against the Padres right-hander Michael King.
Yeah, King putting up nice numbers.
First one to catch is in there for a strike.
Fastball 93, 94. He throws it about half the time, half four-seamer, about 25% four-seamer, 25% sinker. Also has a changeup, a sweeper.
Oh, strike two. Another inside fastball.
And he just got he has that sneaky fastball that you have a hard time getting a swing off against.
I had two strikes and the pitch outside that time with that sweeping slider. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Throws a little bit from a hunched position when he delivers the ball, a little bit across his body. Here's a 1-2, a swing and a foul on an away fastball right on that outer edge. The 1-2 on McCutchen, hitting at 229. He's got a 6-game hitting streak. 13 home runs. Then Reynolds and Kiner Falefa. Here's a 1-2 right there. Strike 3 call. A changeup at the knees. 1 out. Defensively for San Diego, it's Profar in left. Merrill, fine center fielder. The rookie, Bryce Johnson, starts the game in right field. Machado, he made an excellent play third yesterday. Wade and Bogaerts in the middle. Solano man's first. And Kyle Higashioka doing the catching. Here's Bryan Reynolds. Switch hitter hitting at 286 with 19 home runs. King delivers a little bit up for ball 1 on the sweeper missing. King is 29 years old from Warwick, Rhode Island. Pitched at Boston College. Also was a good position player. There's a strike. 1-1. Padres with the tan tops and bottoms on today with the brown pinstripes. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Down and away changeup perfectly placed at the knees on the outer edge. 1-2.
You're talking about throwing across his body. He throws well across his body. He stands on the first base side of the rubber, and he steps towards the right-handed batter's box.
Here's the pitch. Outside with the change. 2-2.
When he's landing, that front foot's landing about 3 feet to the third base side of his right foot. I mean, he's really stepping across his body.
Here's a 2-2 now, and Reynolds takes it a little bit high. A fastball at 94. 3-2. What does that do to the hitter? Anything?
I think it might be a little more difficult to pick up the ball and see his back.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A fastball at the top of the zone. And Reynolds strikes out. Back-to-back Ks for King. Now Kiner Falefa.
It might not affect a left-handed hitter as much as a right-handed hitter, but it looks like he's coming right at a right-handed hitter. It looks like he's throwing the ball at you because he's stepping right towards you. You try to ignore that and just pick up the release point.
Here's the pitch. And Kiner Falefa fouls back a fastball at 95. These two were teammates with the Yankees the last couple of years. Kiner Falefa at 290 for the season, 7 home runs. Came over from the Blue Jays at the trade deadline. Scoreless here in the first inning. Here's an 0-1. Outside, missing with a slider, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a little bit tighter than that sweeping slider that moves a little bit more side to side. Bigger break to it. 1-1 from King. Outside missing. Hooked the fastball that time at 95. 2-1 to Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Playing it short again tonight. O'Neal Cruz out with illness. Here's the pitch. Strike.
Yeah, there's a lot of fastballs catching a lot of plate without swings being offered. They're just, they're like they can't get their swing off.
2-2, a swing and a liner into right. Late break for Johnson. He dives for it. It goes over him and will trickle onto the warning track. Kiner Falefa around second. Heading into third base. And Kiner Falefa slides in. He's at third with 2 outs here in the first inning.
Yeah, he's making a pretty good first impression. He's had a really nice homestand. And, boy, he's able to get a swing off there. Actually, that wasn't the fastball. Shocked. He threw him a changeup, right on right changeup. A very ill-advised dive out there by Bryce Johnson. He was nowhere near this ball. When I say nowhere near, that ball landed 5 feet in front of his glove when he dove, and it's just silly.
And it took a single, 2-out single, and turned it into a triple. And a check swing roller for Tellez. It'll go into left field. Base hit. RBI for Rowdy Tellez. 1-0 Pirates.
That's great. It's a crazy game. You never know. You never know how you're going to score. And a gift wrap triple by the right fielder, Bryce Johnson. I mean, a gift wrap. And then a check swing. I mean, if they would have peeled that, they would have said, no, he didn't go. I mean, it wasn't even close to being a swing. That's how deep it hit Rowdy's bat, and they're playing way off the line over there. So that's a nice little break.
RBI number 38 for Tellez. 1-0 Pirates. Here's Grandal, who takes up high for ball one. Yeah, Tellez got an up and away fastball, and he was checking his swing. And it shows you, like you're illustrating, how difficult it is to pick up his fastball. And King chose not to throw the fastball to Kiner Falefa after 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Down and in with a sweeper that time. 2-0 on Grandal.
Yeah, they're showing on the TV side the right fielder Johnson. He's out there shaking his head. I mean, you can't imagine what you're thinking. You couldn't have thought for a moment you had a prayer at catching that ball. You weren't anywhere close to it.
The pitch, and it's outside. 3-0 now on Grandal.
And again, we talked about this fastball from King. I mean, he's thrown so many over the heart of the plate that people can't get swings off. And yet now he's nibbling. He's trying to hit corners.
Grandal hitting at 200. There's a 3-0, and he walked him on 4 pitches.
Yeah. Now you take advantage. I mean, he seems to be a little shaken up. I mean, that's a 3-0 pitch. It wasn't even close.
And Higashioka, the catcher, will come out and talk with King. So, yeah, you think about that. Maybe not, in retrospect, the best pitch choice. Well, so what? Kiner Falefa hit a changeup down and away. Good piece of hitting. All right, fine. But misplayed into a triple. Run scores the next time around. King's just not used to giving up runs. I mean, 2 runs or fewer in 10 of his last 11 starts. And 2 or more in just 4 of those 11 starts. So, I mean, 0 or 1 is more common. And he gives up a run here in the first inning. It's a poor defense. 2 on for Ke'Bryan Hayes. Now, he's got 1 extra base hit in July and August combined, and this would be a great time for another one. With 2 men on here. After King struck out McCutchen and Reynolds to start his inning. Pirates lead 1-0. Pitched from King, and Hayes takes a strike. Upstairs fastball. Right at the top of the zone. Pirates already with more offense against the Padres than they had last night. San Diego won 6-0 yesterday. Pirates are leading 1-0 here in the first. Here's an 0-1. Swinging a foul tip up and in fastball. 2 strikes.
And we'll see. I mean, again, that's the first pitch fastball that he couldn't get a swing off. Second pitch fastball he's late on. Throw something off speed. And Ke'Bryan got a huge hole, by the way, up the middle between the second baseman and the shortstop.
Here's an 0-2. Down low and away. Good stop by Higashioka on that sweeper. 1-2. Got the pitcher up the middle, Tellez, and the second base umpire, Mike Malinsky. That's it. No Padre close. In the middle infield. 1-2. Here it is. Hayes fouls it off. Down and away. Change up, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to do him a favor by speeding him up. I like it. Keep throwing the breaking stuff, because I think that what we've seen so far, the hitters are not picking up his fastball. And I think they have a better chance at the breaking ball than they do the fastball.
And the Padres aren't picking up that fact either. High and in fastball that time. 2-2, missed badly. So King, who looked like might work through a quick inning, meandering through 26 pitches so far. Pirates leading 1-0. Right-hander sets. 2-2 to Hayes. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Trying to tuck it over the wall, and it will go foul.
Oh, I thought it was gone.
He threw him the changeup on 2-2.
Yeah, again, you're doing us a favor. Keep it going. I mean, and we know that Bryan Hayes does not pull many balls in the air. And he's able to get the bat head out there. And I thought for a moment that was going to curl inside the 325 marker over that left field wall, which would have been a huge blow.
So 2-2 with 2 on and 2 out, a run in for the Pirates, leading 1-0 in the first. The pitch just off the plate away with a changeup again.
Still going soft. It's remarkable.
The only fastball, he got 2 strikes quickly on him. The only fastball he threw since then was well out of the zone. Now it's 3-2. Here's the 29th pitch of this inning from King. Hayes taps it foul on a low fastball, still 3-2. Barely able to spoil that.
It makes me wonder, like as a pitcher, as you're coming up, you know what stuff works best for you, typically,
3-2, swinging a ground ball through the right side, base hit. Here comes Rowdy Tellez to score. Behind him, Grandal held at third on the RBI single by Bryan Hayes. He hit that fastball into right field, and the Pirates lead 2-0.
Nicely done. A fastball out over the plate. Bryan Hayes catches it deep, almost straight out of the catcher's glove and perfectly placed. And again, Rowdy Tellez with Machado way off the line at third was able to hit a check swing. It got by him. Bryan Hayes does the same the other way with the first baseman Solano well off the bag. Slaps it between he and the first base bag.
RBI number 24 for Hayes. 2-0 the Pirates. Here's Ji-Hwan Bae. And that's outside for ball one. 9 pitch at bat for Hayes. King now more than 30 pitches thrown in this first inning. Right fielder Johnson, 110 feet off the line. For the lefty batter hitting a 184, Bae takes in. And it's 2-0. Machado was playing in even with the baseline. Grandal went from first to third on the play. That's where he stands now. Hayes at first with 2 outs. 2 in for the Pirates. King seldom gives up this many runs in a start. Little bouncing ball at first base, going to be trouble. King, the throw. Bae is called out on a close play. Boy, that's fun to watch. It's fun to watch Bae run up that line.
That's a tough play because he's throwing that ball from foul territory back into fair territory with seeing nothing but Ji-Hwan Bae's back. They're going to look and nope, they're not going to challenge.
So King saves the day with a terrific play to end the inning. But the Pirates grab a pair against Michael King in the first. Through an inning from PNC Park.
Reaching out, Bobby Wood Jr. into the outfield. Unbelievable play. And a double play.
He's going to turn it. Stop it.
And on his 24th birthday, gives a gift to Cole Reagans.
Dodger fans just got treated as something that maybe they hadn't seen before. They just got bobbied. For Royals fans, that's a daily occurrence, but to get bobbied is to be wowed.
This start to the second half of this season. The Pirates are over 500. They've come back an improbable win.
Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield, official health plan of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
2-0 Pirates as we go to the second inning. Marco Gonzales to work to Jackson Merrill, lefty batter. Rookie at 282 with 13 home runs. Swing and a miss on an up and in fastball at 88 miles an hour. And strike one. It'll be Higashioka and then Bryce Johnson to follow. Here comes an 0-1 from the lefty. And a swing fly ball deep center field. Taylor back to the wall. And there it goes into the bushes. Right at the foot of the batter's eye. Long home run for Jackson Merrill. And now it's 2-1 Pirates.
That is legit pop right there. Talked about the wind blowing in. And this center fielder with his 14th homer and pretty much a no-doubter. I mean, that's over the center field wall by 20 feet.
Yeah, if it weren't for Paul Skeens, he might be getting the Rookie of the Year this year, the way that it's gone so far. Here is Higashioka. Stations, we owe you that ID. We'll pass it along in a moment. There's a strike to the Padres catcher, 227. Is the batting average. 13 home runs. He's hit 12 of them since June. 442 feet on the home run for Merrill. And an 0-1 swing and a miss, 2 strikes on a change to Higashioka. And one of baseball's best prospects coming into the season. He's really helped the Padres, who have won 12 of their last 14. Here's an 0-2 from Gonzales. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Let's take 10 now for a station break on the Pirates Radio Network. Second strikeout for Marco Gonzales. 1 out in the inning. Here's Bryce Johnson, a switch hitter, pushing a bunt up first, and no one seems to want to field it, so he'll be safe. That seemed to be in a good spot, though. Tellez abandoned it, but it was pushed more toward Trialdo, the second baseman, anyway.
Well, that's the key. You know, when you have a bunter up there, a lot of times you'll hear them say, hey, third baseman, take it away, take it away. And so the third baseman comes in, so he takes it away. Well, if you have a lefty pitcher up there, and your second baseman's playing deep and up the middle, you push it that way, it's a hit.
Now Tyler Wade takes outside ball 1.
So really the only way to defend that is the second baseman has to take it away.
Remember that with Billy Hamilton.
Yep.
He wouldn't do it probably enough for anybody's liking. Here's the pitch. But he'd do it once in a while. Ground ball onto second, 1 relay, not nearly in time. Wade, fast runner, but they do get the force. 4-6 on Johnson. Wade at first on the fielder's choice. 2 men gone. Back to the top for Arias. 2-1 Pirates leading in the second.
Like Rowdy could have went and chased that ball down, but then there's nobody to cover first. You know, that's the thing. And Gonzales, it was bunted hard enough where Gonzales couldn't get there. So if Rowdy goes and gets it, there's nobody to cover it back. Because Gonzales wouldn't beat him.
Here's Arias who takes a strike.
What I mean is beat him. Gonzales wouldn't be able to, just because the follow through takes you to the third base side, you react to the bunt, and by the time you start running the first, the runner's beating you there.
Indefensible. Here's the 0-1. And it's outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Remember, they would bring in Josh Harrison after Hamilton had done that once or twice, and then they brought in Harrison about even with the baseline, and that negated Hamilton's opportunity to do that. Here's a 1-1 swing and a foul.
All you'd have to do is you just bring him, get the second baseman and play straight up and about halfway in the dirt, and then the bunter sees him there and just stops. There's 2 ways you could do it. If he bunts it soft down the first baseline, as a second baseman, you tell the first baseman, I got the bag if it's on the line. If it's anything bunted hard past the pitcher, I got it, you can cover the bag. That's how you defend it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Luis Arias instead of throw over.
But normally when you pinch your second baseman like that, they don't do it. No matter who they are, they don't do it. It's like looking at third and seeing the guy on the grass. The third baseman on the grass, you're not going to, unless you're Brett Butler, you're not bunting.
1-2, and the pitch home. Arias swings and lofts it into left field. Routine for Reynolds. And he'll make the catch to end the inning. Padres get a run on the home run by Merrill. And through an inning and a half, it's 2-1 Pirates on the Pirates Radio Network.
Yeah, I know.
Elevate to celebrate, and James Wood demolishes this ball.
There it is.
How do you like this start to the second half of this season? The Pirates are over 500. They've come back an improbable win.
Second inning brought to you by South Hills Irrigation and Turf. Our grass is always greener. Pirates 2, Padres 1. Jared Triolo will lead it off. Michael A. Taylor and then Andrew McCutchen. Outside ball 1 from Michael King, who unfurled 33 pitches in the first inning. Give up a couple of runs. Here's a 1-0, and it's outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Since his final start in May, he's given up more than 2 runs once. Here's a 2-0 from him. And a strike.
Oh, boy, did he get a break there. He's all over the place with the fastball. I mean, again, I don't know if he's just trying to paint corners, but that pitch missed by 4 inches, but he got the call.
Struck out the first 2 hitters he faced. 2-1 is grounded to third. Big hop for Machado, flings it low, and Solano can't backhand the in-between hop. So Triolo's going to head all the way to third base on a routine ground ball to third. And the Padres are again coming through with pretty ribbons and beautiful shiny wrapping.
Love it. That's just the lazy throw from Machado. Just and dropped it down from the side and flicked it over there and had all day. And Solano unable to handle the hop. And that was an easier short hop too. So, I think Machado with a bad throw and a bad effort by Solano.
So a man at third with nobody out, with the Pirates already leading 2-1. And a bunt shown by Taylor. He'll take that fastball in for a strike. Rare three-base error. Machado's fourth error this year. Taylor hitting a 198. Winfield comes up most of the way. Shortstop step behind the baseline. Taylor is driven in 20. Here's the pitch to him. Swinging a liner. Caught by the second baseman, Bogaerts. One out. Backed up a step to make sure he had a little more room to field it.
I almost thought he may have mistimed his jump. It looked like he was on his way down when he caught that ball.
So a man at third, now one out. And Andrew McCutchen, who struck out looking, will bat. And it's inside, ball one. McCutchen with a 6-game hitting streak. Getting closer to Ralph Kiner on the Pirates' all-time RBI list. He's 3 shy of tying Kiner for 6th. And an RBI chance right here. He'll take a 1-0 slider over for a strike. Now 1-1. Man at third, one out. That's Triolo on the error. Here's the pitch. Swinging a tapper foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's going to be so funky for a right-handed batter trying to pick up this ball. That was like a 2-seam fastball. It ran in off the plate. Even the sweeper that he threw for strike 1 starts at the right-handed hitter.
Machado playing back at third. The pitch, swing and a miss. And McCutchen strikes out. So after a man at third and nobody out, now there are 2 outs. And Triolo's still there at third. Here is Bryan Reynolds, who struck out his first time.
Yeah, he helped them too. I mean, that pitch was about shoulder height. Andrew swung through.
Reynolds hitting .326 with runners in scoring position. He lobs one into left field. That'll be down for a base hit. Bryan Reynolds comes through with a 2-out RBI single to left, and the Pirates lead 3-1 here in the second.
Wasting no time. Gotta love it. That would have been costly to have a runner on third with nobody out and not get that run home. I think it was a changeup for Reynolds. It was a little bit up, right on the outside corner, maybe a little bit off the plate. So, I mean, that's good hitting when it's up out there. I think that was off the plate, too.
Now Isaiah Kiner-Falefa takes a strike. Only Pirate he trails in triples is Reynolds. He's already hit 2 triples as a Pirate.
That's amazing.
Reynolds has hit 3 this year. See if we can triple him in right here. Don't really say that. Man at first. Pitch swung on, hit in the air, center field. Merrill started in. They'll drift back. They'll make the catch, and the inning ends. Pirates pick up a gift run on a very costly error by Machado. And we're through 2 innings. It's 3-1 Pirates on the Pirates Radio.
Listen, I've been following you for a while, man. Bottom line is you get your A swing off and generate a lot of pop.
I just want to go.
I'm getting this A to B.
Oh, man. Straight to the ball, barrel. Hitting the ball is the hardest thing to do. I'm a person from 0-0. I'm looking for spin. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to look for spin, but I'm going to time up a fastball. 0-0. If you spin it, I'm swinging. Like, if you spin it in the middle, I'm going to destroy it.
Here's a drive, sucked the other way to left field deep. Palacios back. It is gone! Raffy Devers has done it. He has set a new Red Sox record by homering in 6 consecutive games. He goes off ball against Taj Bradley. Goodness gracious, he is some kind of hot.
History. We're looking at Red Sox history. This has never happened in the history of the Boston Red Sox.
here to center, hit pretty well, sending Jake Myers back, still going back near the wall. What a catch by Jake! He's done it again! Jake robbed Byron Buxton, and now he takes one away from Riley Green.
Jake going back and taking away some extra bases. He had to turn around over his right shoulder then to his left shoulder and then leaped up and made the play, and he was pumped.
We go to the third inning, and that's brought to you by Tri-State Office Furniture, the best in the business. Pirates own a 3-1 lead over San Diego. Jurickson Profar will lead it off for the Padres. Bogaerts and then Machado, 2, 3, and 4 hitters against Marco Gonzales. The lefty delivers a changeup in for a strike. Profar flat out in the first inning. Comes into tonight's action hitting at .342 against lefties. He's a switch hitter. The pitch, swinging a deep foul up the right side. Home run distance. Wow. I didn't think it would be hit that far.
No, I was looking in the blue seats, like down the first baseline. One up in the first row of the outfield seats.
Backspun a ball and hit it a little harder than I thought. Up high, 1 and 2. Now, Profar got some punch in that bat, but has never really hit Gonzales well. He's 3-for-21 against him in his career. Here's 1-2, swinging a ground ball to third. Hayes right in front of it, gloves it. And the toss across for the out, 1 away. Now, Hayes took his time, set himself, and threw it right into the chest of Tellez.
Yeah, he had to wait a bit. Rowdy was well off the mound, or off the base. And Key Bryan, the ball was hit pretty hard, so he had to take a couple extra steps just to wait for Rowdy to get over there.
But Hayes is procedural.
That's true.
Here's the pitch to Bogaerts, and it's outside, ball 1.
And that's why, I noticed that too, because it took a little longer, which is uncomfortable when you are so routine-like. You know, if you're doing things kind of the same way all the time.
Bogaerts takes low.
So, you know, you catch the grounder, you gather, you get ready to throw, and it's like, oh, he's not here. Then you gather, and then it's like, oh. But he's so accurate, it's no big deal.
Here's the 2-0 and a strike. 2-1. So even though it's just a little bit off kilter, doesn't look like it. Everything happens. Get the out. Here's the 2-1 to Bogaerts. Grounded foul up third. Now even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He drew a walk back in the first inning. Gonzales needed for some length tonight with bullpen that was greatly used yesterday. So far, answering the bell. Here's the pitch. Grounded to second base. Triolo scoops it and gets it on to first for the second out. Don't miss a Miller Lite happy hour. Coming up later on this month, the Pirates are going to host the Seattle Mariners on Friday, August 16th. That game's at 6:40. Pre-game up until first pitch every Friday in the Miller Lite Landing Bar. Get your tickets at Pirates.com. Here's Machado. A base hit his only time. 3-1 Pirates lead. Swinging a foul back. And a fastball off the plate away. At 89. Machado is 5 for 9 in his career against Marco Gonzales. Here's an 0-1. Missed in with the fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. So out in. Here's the pitch. Down low and away that time with a changeup. And it's 2-1.
They're going back and forth.
Starts with a wide open stance. The pitch, swing and a miss. I don't know if that was a curveball, but something off speed off the plate away.
Just a changeup that was. Oh no, you're right. That was a curveball. It didn't curve.
His curveball is not really breaking tonight, so I'm having a hard time distinguishing the two.
Yeah, Machado dropped his bat and kind of bent over, holding his wrist.
It's 2-2 on him. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. Taylor backs up and gets in position to make the catch. Good play by Taylor, and that ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the third, and it's still 3-1 Pirates on the Pirates Radio Network.
Another hit. He's reached in 13 straight plate appearances and 12 hits in that span. Fourth time in Major League history. 12 straight at-bats with a hit.
Didn't come cheap either. 102 off the bat here. And again, up the middle, velocity.
But if you go immediately and throw that changeup, it would be absolutely nasty.
2-2. He struck him out. There's the changeup. Tarek Skubal hangs on to the lead.
Got him. Changeup down. Strikeout number 12 matches the career high for Tarek Skubal. Head to the 8th inning. Tigers hold on to a 2-1 lead.
This is what you stay for. Shohei Ohtani with the game on the line. 2 on, 2 out. Game tied at 2. Here it comes. Ohtani with a base hit to right field.
We go to the bottom of the third. It's 3-1 Pirates. Let's pause 10 for a station break on the Pirates Radio Network. Now Rowdy Tellez. His 2/5 of a swing yielded a run in the first inning. First pitch takes a strike on the sweeper in there from Michael King. I like how you put that. If they had appealed his swing and he hadn't made contact, they would probably say no swing. And yet, struck the ball and hit it up the third baseline for an RBI.
Yeah, sometimes it's just better to be lucky than good.
Again, the merits of putting the ball in play. 1 ball and 1 strike to Tellez. Now a half swing that time and ruled by the plate umpire, Andy Fletcher, that he went. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes to him. 2 sharing a smile.
Yeah, you can't argue that because we'll say, well, shoot. Oh, you got to hit a double. Ball hit the bat.
Judging by the wry smile they both had after that, Fletcher probably said something like that. 1-2 the count. That was Tellez's first career hit against King. The pitch outside, now 2-2. Now 1 for 7 lifetime. He'll be followed by Grandal and then Key Brian Hayes. 2-2 from King. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's where that good changeup really comes into play. Wow. 1 out. 4th strikeout.
That's a good changeup. Just fading down and away. Best one he's thrown tonight.
Here's Grandal. Walked in the first. Switch hitter, the pitch. Inside with the sweeper for ball 1. Grandal came up as a Padre back before they wore brown, or after they wore brown, but before they wore brown this time. Back in 2012. Strike on a changeup off the plate away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Grandal in his last 8 starts has 6 extra base hits, matching what he'd had for the season prior. That's inside 2-1. So he's in that 5 spot tonight. He's gotten better with the bat as he's played less. And that's fouled back. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Which is hard to do.
35-year-old catcher, maybe take some of the rigors off of being back behind the plate, maybe feeling a little fresher. Who knows? Have to ask him that. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Down and in. Trying to change up that time and hooked it. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Shortstop Wade playing about up the middle for Grandal batting left. Here comes a payoff from King. And he walked him.
Wow. He's like trying to trick everybody. I mean, his fastball is such a good pitch. And all he's done tonight is try to trick people.
He's walked Grandal twice.
And we'll take it. Appreciate it. But, yeah, it's bizarre.
He's throwing the fastball about half the time for a guy whose fastball is working really well tonight. You would think, for instance, if Falter throws it about 2/3 of the time, swinging a foul back. And on a night like tonight, you maybe think King would be closer to that. Strike on Hayes. He had a 2-out run-scoring single back in the first inning on a 9-pitch at bat. Grandal's at first with 1 out. 3-1 Pirates. Pitch. A sweeper outside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And he really hasn't thrown many breaking balls for strikes. It's like he's trying to get chase. He's afraid of the bat. He walked 7 in a game this year.
Here's a 1-1. And that's low. 2-1. Missed with a fastball. Low.
First start of the year, he walked 7 batters in 4 innings. It's a lot.
He's one of the best at generating soft contact. So you wouldn't think that he's trying to miss bats. I don't think. There's a strike. 2-2. But yeah, he is throwing a lot of off-speed and breaking stuff.
Yeah, even there, it's a right-on-right changeup.
2-2 on Hayes, and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Slowly hit to third, barehanded by Machado, and he throws a strike on to first to get Hayes. Grandal advances to second with 2 away.
That's a heck of a play.
Do or die.
Yep. You got a barehanded, get rid of it. Get him by half a step.
Yeah, faster runner might beat it out, but Machado had to make the play, and he did that. So 2 outs. Man in scoring position for Bay, who grounded out his only time. 3-1, the Pirates lead here in the 3rd. Here's the pitch. Swinging a tap foul, opening up on that low changeup. And strike 1. Pirates 3, San Diego 1. We're in the 3rd inning. The pitch. Strike. Edge fastball, nothing at 2. On G1 Bay.
And King, we keep adding on here and able to beat him. It'd be his first loss on the road since April 23rd.
Wow.
He's been great on the road. That was 6-0 with a 1.84 ERA since April 23rd.
Scoring 3 runs against him. Huge feat. The pitch. Guided up first. And Solano fields. And no one over to cover.
Keep it going, guys. We'll appreciate it. And they are very, very generous tonight, this Padres squad.
San Diego nice.
I mean, it's just one miscue after another. Michael King's just jogging over there, no interest. And a very good athlete. He made a great play to retire Bay. back in the second inning. Had to go, I guess, never mind, to end the first inning. King had to go into foul territory, made a throw across the body. And on that one, he was just jogging to first. And
not knowing the speed of the runner, apparently.
Yeah, he just assumed, my guess is he just assumed that the first baseman was going to be able to catch it and beat the runner to the bag, but no chance of that.
Ruben Niebla, the pitching coach, is out. And Bay ran a 3.89. Wow. To first base, 3.89 seconds. That's going to beat a lot of guys. Fastest hit this year for Bay. Fastest running. That would rank in the 100th percentile for the season throughout baseball. Here's Triolo. Toss over to first. Bay back. He can run, obviously. 3 steals in limited action. We so often see first and third 2 outs. Nowadays, teams don't even throw down anymore if you try to steal second. Higashioka has thrown out 29%. Here's the pitch. High number. Tied him up with an inside fastball, and Triolo's down a strike. That right side is wide open, too, for Triolo. Solano holding on the runner. Bogaerts playing about up the middle. Here's an 0-1. There goes Bay. Pitch is a ball. Throw down is high, and the tag is applied on the backside. And they get Bay on a strong throw by Higashioka. And that gets the Padres out of the inning with the second baseman covering. So we go to the fourth. It's still 3-1 Pirates. The Pirates, well, let's see here. Hold on. Pirates I thought he was out, but yeah, he is. All right, we'll go to the fourth on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by IC Light.
Can you see yourself in the seat of a tower crane, changing the city skyline, hanging off a cliff, constructing a natural gas?
Center field, it's not coming back all the way into the bullpen. Josh Naylor with his second home run in as many games. Center field deep, Fletcher back on the track, out of room, out of here. Back come the Guardians on one swing of the bat by Bo Naylor. The home run brothers for Cleveland here in the fourth. Yaz to right center field and deep. On its way, and it is gone at Fenway Park. Mike Yastrzemski. And how about your son hitting a homer? Yastrzemski at Fenway. That just feels right. Pretty cool. Let's go. And even Red Sox fans, not all of them, but even Red Sox fans are giving him a cheer.
Hey, Jordan hits one high, hits one deep. In Mexico, it's gone for a 2-run home run. The big man makes it a 3-2 game.
Thanks for that. There's no doubt they were throwing down. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to try to steal home with ground ball at third base. So, you know, they're not going to be worried about throwing the ball through. I mean, it's a no-brainer. The only thing that scores ground ball is if they throw the ball in center field. And, you know, the tag well before Bay got to the bag kind of slid sideways. His right hand was past the bag. His left hand was still a foot and a half before it.
First pitch strike to Donovan Solano from Marco Gonzales.
Yeah, and it's weird. He has the oven mitt on the right hand. The right hand was past the bag when the tag was put on, and his left hand was a foot before the bag.
Down and in with a curve, missing 1-1.
Ideally, you want to slide and reach the bag with the hand closest to the bag.
But instead, a caught stealing to end the inning after King had thrown 21 more pitches. That one's fouled. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Solano. So he's at 67 through 3 innings. 3-1, Pirates leading with Solano, Merrill, and then Higashioka here in the 4th. Gonzales, the left-hander, on a 1-2. Swing and a liner into left. That'll dump down for a base hit. Cut off from the corner by Reynolds. Solano at 36 does not run well, so just a single for him to start the 4th inning. Coming up on Saturday, August 17th, the Mariners will be in town. It's a 105 game, and the first 20,000 will take home a 90s themed Pirates t-shirt featuring Andrew McCutchen on that Saturday afternoon game. Get your tickets at pirates.com/free t-shirts. Now Merrill, who hit a long home run to center field his first time up. Here's the pitch to him, and he takes a strike.
Yeah, that was some impressive pop. You don't see many balls up in the hedges here at PNC.
Debuted at age 20. Now has turned 21. A pitch up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. You go up and down this lineup, and you look at Machado. He came in when he was 20. Bogaerts 20. Profar 19. They have had some terrific talents. Many debuting, of course, with other teams, but you get the idea. Swinging a deep foul down the left side. I had Juan Soto last year, who debuted at 19.
And I'm going to assume that he bunts for hits because we were playing way in on the grass on the third base side. Which I like. You got some pop, play center field. Yep, total package. Don't be up there just swinging for the fences. You can drop down a bunt if they give it to you.
Here's a 1-2. Now take just off the plate away. Fastball at 89, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And that's that pitch where it's very hittable. It's off the plate, but it's not a bad pitch to hit.
Pitch to Merrill, swinging a ground ball on toward first, trickling off Telez's glove. Merrill with good speed will beat that out. And Solano will advance to second. Be a base hit. 2 on and nobody out for Higashioka. Big home run hitting catcher.
Yeah, that's just kind of in between hop. Rowdy was kind of falling to his right and like a little bit of a short hop. Came up, hit the thumb of his glove and trickled away. If he comes up with it, he has to play at second.
Right-handed batter Higashioka swings and hits one in the air to deep center field. Taylor back, still back, and there it goes. Home run. 3-run shot for Higashioka, and that erases the Pirates' lead. It's 4-3 San Diego. That is his 13th home run since June for the Padres catcher.
That one hurts. And I think the way the ball's carrying, it might have the reverse effect. We were talking about some wind blowing in from center. It might be getting that wind, and it's like hitting the stands behind home plate and pushing back out towards center, because that didn't look or sound like a homer off the bat.
And it jumped out of here. 14th home run for Higashioka. There's a strike to Bryce Johnson. Hit that changeup out. Here's an 0-1 to Bryce Johnson, and he'll take inside. Bunted his way on his first time around. 1 ball, 1 strike. 420 feet. 104 off the bat. Didn't sound like it.
Yeah, he hit it better than I thought.
Yeah. Here's a 1-1 down and in. 2 balls and a strike on the curve. And you might be right. It might still be eddying the wind.
Because if we feel it up here blowing at us. But again, some of these ballparks, it'll kind of go right back out.
Johnson takes inside on a fastball. 3-1. Couple of home runs tonight for the Padres. Merrill and Higashioka off Marco Gonzales. 4-3 Padres now. San Diego's first lead of the night. Pitch is low and a walk. No one has been put out in the inning. A man on for the number 9 hitter, Tyler Wade, and that will elicit a visit by Oscar Marine, the Pirates pitching coach. On Friday, the Mega Millions jackpot with an estimated annuity of $398 million. $398 million. Don't forget to play at your local retailer or online. Pennsylvania lottery proceeds benefit older Pennsylvanians. Every day, got to be 18 or older. Please play responsibly.
Interesting. Oscar Marine's out to talk. And his first words, it looked like he was just talking to Yasmani Grandal. I'm sure he's talking to both he and Marco Gonzales, but when I first showed him go out there, he kind of looked towards Grandal and was saying something to him.
So it'll be Wade, left-handed batter. 4-3 Padres, 4th inning. Hayes plays in on the grass at third, and the pitch bunted, high chopper toward the mound. Gonzales fields, throws to first, and the out recorded with Triolo covering. Tellez was also there at the bag.
Great job for Triolo right there, because Triolo got to the bag. Rowdy wasn't. Rowdy started charging in case that got by Gonzales. So Triolo went right for the bag and yelled for Rowdy to get out of the way. And because if Rowdy catches that, he's safe at first. But because Rowdy got out of the way, ducked his head, the throw went to Triolo, who was standing on the bag. So it was a nice job by him.
Sacrifice 1-4. 4th sack for Wade. Outside ball 1 to Luis Arias, the National League hits leader. Batting with a man at second, 1 out. Arias hitting at .396 with runners in scoring position. Here's the 1-0 to the lefty. Outside 2-0 with a cut fastball.
And 2 fly balls to the left. Guys that have this kind of hitting pedigree are usually really good at keeping it out of the air the other way. Because the air the other way is typically an out.
2-0 pitch. Swing and a drive out to center. Taylor was playing in. He'll back up near the track and make the catch. Johnson can tag and head to third, but now 2 men are out. 3 fly ball outs for Arias tonight. And that brings up Jurickson Profar, who is a .367 hitter with runners in scoring position, but is 0 for 2 tonight. Credit Marco Gonzales. He's retired Arias and Profar all 5 times that he's faced them. 2 of the leading hitters in the National League. 4-3 San Diego. Here's the pitch. Swing and a looping foul to the right. And a strike 1 on Profar. With Johnson at third, 3 in on the Higashioka home run. 2 outs in the 4th. Here's the 0-1. And a strike.
Boy, that's center cut. 89 right down the middle, thigh high.
Looking for something else.
Most likely.
2 strikes on Profar. Gonzales ready, and the pitch. Swinging a bouncer, foul up third base way. Still 0-2 on Jurickson Profar. Here's the set, the pitch. Swinging a foul. Down and away, changeup. Spoiling that. Padres last night had 8 hits with 2 strikes on them.
Yeah, a lot of hits the other way.
Still 0-2 on Profar. Johnson at third, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And it tried the fastball, just missed up and in, 1-2.
I like it, with 2 strikes. Crowd them. That'll get them from looking out over the plate.
Here's the next one. Swinging a liner, foul. Jumped on that down and in curveball. Sunday, August 18th. The Mariners are in town. It's a 1:35 game. Kids 14 and younger get to take home a Grover plush doll, and some of your favorite Sesame Street characters will be at the ballpark as well. Go to Pirates.com and get your tickets. Another 1-2 coming to Profar. Swing and a ground ball to shortstop, and Kiner Falefa has it. Unloads it to first. Scoop by Tellez, and that ends the inning. 3 on the home run by Higashioka. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. It's now the Padres 4 and the Pirates 3 on the Pirates.
Can you guess who is hitting in this iconic moment in Toronto Blue Jays history?
Flat-footed swing that he took at that slider from Mitch Williams.
Now the 2-2.
Well hit down the
Let's take another look.
flat-footed swing that he took at that slider from Mitch Williams.
Now the 2-2.
Well hit down the left field line.
The answer is Joe Carter.
Joe Carter, a flat-footed swing that he took at that slider from Mitch Williams.
Now the 2-2.
Well hit down the left field. The winners and still world champions, the Toronto Blue Jays. Touch 'em all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life.
But if you go immediately and throw that changeup, it would be absolutely nasty.
2-2. He struck him out. There's the changeup. Tarek Skubal hangs on to the lead.
Got him. Changeup down. Strikeout number 12 matches the career high for Tarek Skubal. Head to the 8th inning. Tigers hold on to a 2-1 lead.
All right, now chance of your Jackson Holiday. He's gone 0 for 2 in his first game back with the Orioles.
Holiday drills in. Right field. Down the line. Grand slam. The head.
Pirates come to bat at the bottom of the 4th inning, and for the first time tonight, they're trailing. It's 4-3 San Diego. 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. Triolo, Taylor, and McCutchen facing right-hander Michael King. And delivers a strike to Triolo. Reached on a 3-base Machado error in the second. And came around to score on a 2-out hit by Reynolds. Here's an 0-1 to him. Swinging a bouncing ball toward third. Machado scoops and throws onto first to get Triolo this time. 1 out. Taylor coming up. Pirates games always more fun in groups. You can start planning your group outing. Time has not run out on that. Your group discounts begin with 10 or more folks, and you can have the option to add on exclusive fan experiences, loaded value, and more. Go to pirates.com/groups. Taylor lined out his only time. Takes up high and away, ball 1. Hitless in his last 13. Here's a 1-0 pitch. A swing and a ball lined to left and caught on the move by Profar. Well, top spin ball out there. He was able to smother for the second out.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty well struck ball. I mean, he's hit a couple of balls pretty good today, and nothing to show for it.
2 outs, and McCutchen coming up. He swings and fouls it off to the right on an inside slider from Michael King. 33 pitches in the first, 13 in the second, 21 in the third for King. He's thrown 4 this inning. 2 outs. Here's an 0-1 to Kutch. Takes just off the plate, down and away with the sweeper. 1 ball and 1 strike. They struck out looking and swinging tonight. Here's the pitch. Over but low, now 2-1. 4-3 San Diego leading here in the 4th inning. Here's the set in the pitch. Swing, fly ball, deeply hit down the left field line. This may stay fair, and this is gone. A home run. Andrew McCutchen tucks it down the line. He's tied the game at 4 here in the 4th inning.
Wow. I mean, that's a towering fly ball. That maybe goes over the foul pole. I think he went with a changeup there. Not exactly sure. And boy, you can talk about backspinning a ball. No hook to that.
Wow, it hit just beneath the first rung of the rotunda, way down the left field line on that away sinker at 91 miles an hour over the outer third. So some diminished velocity from King, and then McCutchen certainly giving that a ride. That Bowser blast, his 14th of the season. 4-4 game here in the 4th. 0-2 now on Reynolds with 2 outs. On the pitch, inside with the fastball. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 407 feet right down the line. That home run flight path brought to you by Pittsburgh International Airport. Here's a 1-2 to Reynolds. A swing and a foul tip struck him out. Pirates tie the game on the long home run by McCutchen. And we go to the 5th here at PNC Park. Pirates 4, Padres 4 on the
2-2. Deep to left field. There it goes. See ya. A grand slam for Stanton. Oh, what a shot. And 5-1 Yankees.
Did you hear the sound of that baseball? I tell you, his last 4 at-bats from last night to today have been the best you've seen all year from Big G. What an at-bat.
All right, now chance of your Jackson Holiday. He's gone 0 for 2 in his first game back with the Orioles.
Holiday drills in. Right field. Down the line. Grand slam.
Pittsburgh. More information at flyfrontier.com.
McCutchen's home run ties the game at 4 as we start the 5th, and we'll pause 10 for a station break on the Pirates Radio Network. Marco Gonzales delivers a first pitch strike to Xander Bogaerts on a pitch off the plate. Manny Machado and then Donovan Solano, 3, 4, and 5 hitters. 4-4 game. 0-1 popped in the air, foul territory, right side, and it'll drop into the seats. 2 strikes on Bogaerts here in the 5th inning, brought to you by local union number 5 of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. 2 strikes. Gonzales starting the inning at 73 pitches. Left-hander on an 0-2 to Bogaerts. Left it up. Fastball at 89, 1-2. So only twice have we seen a season like what McCutchen has done. 14 home runs by a Pirate who started the year at age 37 on opening day or older. Outside 2-2. There was a man who hit 28 home runs and a man who hit 32 home runs at age 37 or older on opening day as a Pirate. Swinging a fly ball to left. Reynolds over and makes the catch. 1 out.
Willie?
Oh, yes. That's it. Stargell in 78. Stargell in 79. McCutchen in 24. 3 highest home run totals by a Pirate age 37 or older on opening day. Here's Machado, 1 out of 2. Ball 1.
Tell you what, I don't ever remember seeing Bryan Reynolds playing that deep and left. That ball was hit pretty well by Bogaerts, and Reynolds went over and in. He's way back there.
Taking a page from Lourdes Gurriel Jr., perhaps. Swing and a miss, 1 ball and 1 strike. The Arizona left fielder playing very deeply in that preceding series. And then the series before that, the Pirates were in Houston, where Reynolds was playing well off the line because of the Crawford boxes. Ground ball toward the mound, cut off by Gonzales, throwing off balance. And that throw will go awry, but no further advance for Machado. He's content at first. And so a man on, should be a base hit for Solano coming up. Hunter Stratton is warming, a right-hander in the Pirates bullpen.
Where Bryan Reynolds is playing, both Bogaerts and Machado, he'd be under the Crawford boxes in Houston. He'd be in like the scoreboard. He'd literally be out of play.
Underneath them, yes. Yeah. It's funny how each ballpark has different configurations. Solano is 1 out of 2 today. And the pitch. Strike. On a fastball off the plate away at 89. Four game. Padres batting in the 5th. Man at first, 1 out. And the pitch home. Just off the plate away with a cut fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sunday, August 18th, the Mariners come to town for a 1:35 afternoon game out on Federal Street. The Family Fun Zone, fun and activities for the whole family before the game. And then after the game, kids can run the bases on Sunday the 18th. Here's a 1-1, swinging a foul back. And family value pricing on Sunday the 18th. $5 hot dogs and pretzels, pop and popcorn, and more. Get your tickets at pirates.com/familyfundays. 1-2 on Donovan Solano. Marco Gonzales of the Pirates comes home, a swing and another foul. Curveball right out over the plate. Now, Jalen Beeks will also warm up in the bullpen, a left-hander, joining the right-handed Hunter Stratton here in the 5th inning of this game. 4-4 tie. Here's the set. And a 1-2. Check swing foul into the mask of the catcher Grandal.
Yeah, you could hear it ting from our crowd mic.
.86 pitches for Gonzales, just 4 shy of his season high. Here's a 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 call. Right over the outer edge. 88 miles an hour from Marco Gonzales.
Yeah, that's a beaut. Yeah, those are the pitches that it seemed like these Padres were slapping the other way last night.
And for every Pirate strikeout in August, Coppers donates $50 to March for Babies. Here's the pitch to Jackson Merrill, who's homered tonight. Out in front of a curveball, foul tip, and a strike. Homer and an infield hit. Hayes will back up a step at third. Behind the baseline, the pitch. Swinging a dribbler foul on an away cutter, 2 strikes. Move toward the end of the bat. 4-4 game. Padres batting in the 5th. Machado at first, stationed there with 2 outs. He's going to take off. The pitch is a ball, throw down, and he's in there easily. He made it look like he didn't have any interest in going anywhere, and he picks up stolen base number 6.
Yeah, just going first movement. Yeah, that leg gets kicked up there, and it's funny just watching him too. It's not even like he's running hard. He just kind of trotting, looks in, says, "I got this."
And the pitch, a swing and a liner into right, base hit. Bay will play it on a hop, get the throw home, and it'll go through, but sliding head first, Machado scores on the 2 out. Two-strike hit by Jackson Merrill. He's 3 for 3 tonight, and the Padres reclaim the lead 5-4 here in the 5th.
Boy, the timing is everything there, you know, with Machado. You're not expecting them to go anywhere. Then he sneaks a stolen base. And this ball's hit hard out there to G1 Bay. He came in charging, and the throw just wasn't strong enough.
Well, one strike away from getting through 5 in a tie game with a chance to maybe even get the win. Now the Pirates are trailing, and Marco Gonzales will depart. This pitching change is brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Visit your neighborhood Valvoline for a stay-in-your-car oil change done in about 15 minutes. No appointment needed.
Bullpen is limited in terms of how many innings you got down there, and Stratton 2
slugging under 300. Imagine that for a whole season, right? For an individual player. That's what Stratton does for the whole season against righties. But this righty lines a base hit. Bredwell with 2 outs, Merrill easily getting to third. And so a 2-out single by Higashioka gives the Padres a new opportunity with men at the corners for Bryce Johnson coming up. And maybe, yes, they will lift him here for David Peralta, as they did last night in the 5th inning.
Boy, that just effortless speed, too, by that Jackson Merrill. I mean, that ball was hit hard and to the left of center towards Michael A. Taylor. But, I mean, he was so quickly around second, no shot. Just got first to third in a hurry.
So as we saw last night, Peralta pinch hits for Johnson. He got a pinch hit in the 5th inning last night. Veteran left-handed batter, longtime Diamondback, who played for the Dodgers last year. And Stratton has to stay in. This is only his second batter, so lefties, conversely, hit .351 against him and slug over 500. So that's why Mike Schilt makes the move, in part. 2 on and 2 out, a run in. Padres leading 5-4 here in the 5th inning. Stratton sets. He'll come on home and deliver a little bit low with a fastball at 96. Ball 1. David Peralta hitting at .236 with 3 home runs. 1-0. There's a strike on a cutter.
Ooh. gets a call. Peralta just looks back, and Andy Fletcher, well off the plate inside.
1-1 the count. The pitch, down and in. Slider, 2-1 on David Peralta, so he's seen everything. Fastball, cutter, slider. Merrill, good speed at third. Higashioka on at first. Rondal got to keep the ball in front of him here with that speedster at third and 2 outs, a run in. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a tap foul on that inside cutter, 2-2 to the lefty batting Peralta.
Yeah, that's what makes that pitch tough. If you're getting that call off the inside corner in, you got to swing at it. There's really not a whole lot you can do with it. Pull it foul. Hit a jam shot to first.
Here's a 2-2, way high and away on a fastball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Stratton will ask for a new baseball.
Yeah, I mean, lucky that didn't go to the backstop. I mean, that thing snow-coned into Grandal's glove.
First and third, 2 outs, a run in. 5-4 San Diego. We're in the 5th inning. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. And so Stratton walks Peralta. He must remain in for at least one more hitter. Tyler Wade, left-handed batter, who has reached on a fielder's choice and a sacrifice. Jalen Beeks was warming earlier. Left-handed pitcher. Araya is the left-handed batter on deck. Wade is a left-handed batter. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike, but by rule, 3-batter minimum. You got to face 3. So Stratton, again, another lefty that he'll face here. 5-4 San Diego with the bases loaded. The pitch. Wade hits it on the ground toward the second baseman Triolo, and Tellez abandoned the spot, and it's Stratton on the spot to get over and cover first base. The call is out. Mike Schilt will undoubtedly think about it. Nope, he won't. He knows there's an out there. So what a heads-up play by 4. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th of the Pirates Radio Network, presented by IC Light.
Joining the show in studio. We're going to talk hitting.
What are you thinking right here?
That's 95 at the very top, and I at least foul it off. So I know I can cover it. If I make that same move and have that same mindset, I can cover the fastball at the top. And if I can cover that fastball at the top and at least foul it off with 2 strikes, then I know I'm on the rest of the pitches, and I know I've got time to adjust to it. Can we get a side view? One of the side views back up. And I think
God, he's going to work here.
I know he's definitely ready.
Here he comes.
He's ready, man.
7 up, 7 down, all via the strikeout for Skeens. 11 strikeouts for Skeens. 6 innings of no-hit baseball in his first career start on the road. What a man! Wow. Paul Skeens! You gotta love it, Pittsburgh. He's yours. He's yours.
He did not disappoint. Came out, was spectacular.
His first major league win.
Back and forth we go. The Padres now with a 5-4 lead, and the Pirates believe in offering values to get every fan to PNC Park. Special discounts to select games when you visit pirates.com/fan values. Isaiah Kiner Falefa will lead it off. Rowdy Tellez and then Yasmani Grandal. That's the 3, 4, and 5 hitters in the Pirates lineup tonight. There's the strike. 5-4 game. Padres in the lead. Michael King back out. 79 pitches. Kiner Falefa takes inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little one hopper to the right fielder who dove for it. And Kiner Falefa took off. Got a triple in that first inning when the ball went behind the right fielder. There's a strike, 1-2. David Peralta is now in right field after substituting for Johnson in the top half of the inning. 5-4 San Diego. King on a 1-2. Kiner Falefa started the offer but held back his swing. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets his old Yankees teammate.
Ooh, we got a call there. I thought he went. I'm looking at the replay. Got a break.
Here's a 2-2 coming. Swinging a bouncing ball up the middle. And to his left. Big hop for Wade. Fields throws on the first and gets Kiner Falefa 1 out. The Pittsburgh Brewing Company key account of the game, the Walnut Grill. Catch the game at your local Walnut Grill. Get $5 16-ounce IC Light cans all season long at all Walnut Grill locations. Here's Rowdy Tellez. RBI single on a check swing in the first, struck out in the third. We're in the fifth. The pitch, high and away, ball 1. Michael King of the Padres. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a change. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the Pirates scoring 4 runs off King, who had only allowed more than 2 runs in 1 of his previous 11 starts. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball down the middle, 1-2. But yet tonight they're trailing 5-4 to San Diego. 5 of the last 7 Pirates losses have been by a single run. Here's the pitch. A little bit high. 2 balls and 2 strikes, Rowdy. Might have been in the strike zone, but ruled as such.
Oh, that's right there.
Well, now 2-2. King delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a low changeup. And now 2 are out. 6th strikeout for King. Yasmani Grandal has walked both times.
They'd like to try to find a way to get a run across. They're close to going to that bullpen.
Grandal had walked 7 times this year. Twice tonight. There's a strike and a big sweeper. He hasn't walked 3 times in a game since 2021. Here's an 0-1 from King. Delivers outside with a change of pace. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pirates trail 5-4 here in the 5th. They've gotten at least a hit in every inning against King. Here's a 1-1 down and in. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the game plan is not to throw Grandal a fastball for a strike, because they've been very, very careful with him.
Here's the pitch. Tapped foul.
I mean, they've been pounding fastballs pretty good, and I don't know if we've hit a fastball hard this whole game. But yeah, Grandal getting a steady diet of off-speed stuff.
2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Strike 3, call on a fastball right on the inner edge. Grandal disputing its location. We'll go to the 6th. 5-4 Padres on the on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by.
Now it's time for Who Can It Be? We're going to show you a childhood photo of a big leaguer. Can you guess who it is?
lift the opposite way. MJ Melendez is into the corner, and you talk about a basket catch, and it's true as form. Hot start for that guy out there. Again, this one a little straightened out a little bit more. Let's see. Into the corner. What we got? He's got them both! He got them both! Jerry, give that man a contract.
1-2. Strike. Oh, that pitch not going to count. We have a balk? Yeah, we have a balk.
Yeah, I don't think he stopped. I don't think Boyle stopped.
And Judge takes advantage. High, deep, and gone. Aaron Judge gives the Yankees a 2-0 lead. Well, that balk eliminated a potential strike three.
Out, exactly.
And then Judge just smashed it to right field.
With power.
We bring you the 6th inning tonight, and it's brought to you by the operating engineers Local 66. San Diego has the lead 5-4. Hunter Stratton returns to face the top of the order, Arias, Profar, and Bogaerts. Suit up at MLBshop.com. You can check out the largest selection of official jerseys, caps, t-shirts, collectibles, and more. Gear up with your Pirates at MLBshop.com. Arias hitless in 3 tries, all fly balls. And the pitch is in for a strike. Arias with a thumb concern. Did not play yesterday. DHing tonight. Second in the league in batting average, leading in hits. Pitch is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. He's been an all-star each of the last 3 years with 3 different teams. Isn't that odd? Arias was with the Padres for the all-star game this year, the Marlins last year, and the Twins the year before that.
Yeah.
Fouled back, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That is some kind of hitter.
Seems different than a lot of the hitters today. Just in his style. From this layman's perspective, the pitch tapped foul. How do you see it?
See his style?
Yeah, it's his style of hitting. It seems different to me than a lot of the other guys you see these days.
It's kind of just an old school style. I mean, I see a mold of like a Wade Boggs and a Tony Gwynn, and a guy that could just spray the ball around.
Here's a 1-2, swinging a bouncing ball on the second. Triolo collects it, and the toss on to first is true for the out.
Not up there swinging for fences. He's looking for hits. I'm sure he grew up wanting to hit 300, not 30 homers. And so he works on his craft and works on being efficient with his swing and using the whole field.
Nope, 1 out. Now Profar 0 for 3 takes a strike. Down and away, cut fastball from Hunter Stratton. 5-4, San Diego has the lead. The Pirates will get Jalen Beeks warming back up again. Here's the pitch. And that's down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Got a string of righties up. But Merrill would be due up 6th this inning. Profar switch hitter. Here's the 1-1. And it hit him. Wow. You could hear that all the way up here. Where did that get him? The knee?
Outside the right knee. And he's down and he's unhappy.
He got hit with a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. He's trying to stand up, and he's just writhing in pain. And Bogaerts and his manager, Mike Schilt, trying to get him to sit down. And, boy, the whole bunch of Padres people are around him right now. And now they get him to sit down so they can look at that right knee. Man, he is wincing.
That's a bad spot.
The ball caromed so far off of his knee as well. Profar down after getting hit with a pitch.
And now they're out there and they're squeezing on it, and he's just, you know, like, leave it alone.
You see if there's a crack in there. See if we can make this hurt worse.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like, yeah, it hit me in the knee. What use is it to press on it, other than to make it hurt more?
He's still down behind home plate, being looked at. Well, Profar gets checked out. Let's pause 10 for a station ID here on the Pirates Radio Network. Well, get Profar back up to his feet, and polite applause. And slowly walk in the direction of first base. I don't know if he's going to go to make a right turn into the dugout or stay in the game. No, he's grabbing a helmet.
Oh, yeah. And barking and saying, no, I'm staying in. He's angry.
Now, judging by his reaction, I thought there might be something broken. So did the athletic training staff. It seems to have passed inspection. It's very painful. Right on the right side of the right knee. Hit by pitch with a fastball.
Did the ball end up bouncing into the stands after hitting him?
It may have. I remember it bounced very far. I stopped following its flight, though. Quite possible. Wouldn't it be great if he just takes off trying to run? There's the pitch. Outside ball one.
I thought it would be great if Stratton threw over.
He's kind of limping a little bit getting back to first base.
I wanted to see Stratton try a pickoff throw right there, just in case he was thinking that.
He's looking over there, yeah. Get him to twist that leg a little bit. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner over second into center, base hit. Profar jogs and limps to second base. He's not right. He's limping really badly right now. I don't know how he can continue. Bogaerts with a base hit.
And that's, again, another breaking ball in the outside corner that he just goes with, stays on it.
And they're going to send, who is that? That's Mike Schilt coming out. Mike Schilt is going to get another look at him. Profar saying go back. No, he's limping to second base.
But what are you going back out there for? Just send in a pinch runner.
Send in a pinch runner, yeah.
What are you going to talk him into it?
Yeah.
You're the manager.
Yeah, so another delay. We're taking you out of this game. Say, come out. Yeah, I mean, he started to jog, and then once he pushed off that leg a few times, he was limping into second base, and then turned around the bag, and then limped gingerly back into the bag. So clearly he's not right. And wanted to stay in the game, but cannot. So he'll be lifted for a pinch runner here. The man at second base. So Profar is out after getting hit by a pitch in the right knee. He's the left fielder. Ha-Sung Kim, who has been battling a triceps concern, will pinch run. So doesn't have to run with his arms. See if he stays in the game. If that tricep is doing better. Here's Machado with 2 on. Pirates down a run, 5-4. Padres batting in the 6th. Hunter Stratton delivers. And a breaking ball inside for ball 1. Big slider. Machado's 2 out of 3 tonight. Always a dangerous hitter. He's hit 10 home runs in his last 30 games. Padres with 10 more hits tonight. Here's the 1-0, and that's down low. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, you got to be careful. You know, he's in a good hitters count. There's guys out there. It's a one-run game. You got to limit them. That bullpen's too good to give them any more runs.
Here's the pitch and a strike on a cutter. 2-1. 4 of the 6 that Stratton has faced have reached. Beeks is up for a second time and ready if needed. Here's a 2-1 in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. On Machado with Donovan Solano, who had 4 hits and 4 RBIs last night. He's on deck. Kim, the pinch runner at second. Bogaerts on at first. Here's the set. And a 3-1 swing and a pop-up first base side.
Big out.
Tellez toward the screen, makes the catch for the second out. Machado fouls out to first.
That's a big out.
Now Solano. This will probably be Stratton's last batter. Got the lefty Merrill on deck. And Stratton could get the Pirates through this 6th inning. Down a run. 2 are aboard for Solano. 1 for 3 tonight. Right-handed batter. Here's the pitch. And it's just off the plate away. Ball 1 at 94. Kim hopping around there at second base, just into the game as a pinch runner, trying to get loose. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a foul.
Yeah, good spot for that breaking ball. Breaks just off the outside edge.
1-1 on Donovan Solano. Jeremiah Estrada, right-hander, getting up in the San Diego pen. Stratton wants a new baseball. Usually means the slider's coming when a pitcher wants a new baseball, or some sort of breaking pitch usually. Bigger seams. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a fly ball out to right field and caught on the run by Ji-Hwan Bae, and that saved a run as he dove toward that ball and caught it, and that ended the 6th inning with the Padres stranding 2. We'll go to the bottom half. And it's still 5-4 San Diego on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by IC Light.
You like to play it cool, Libra, but you can see the postseason on the horizon, and you're hoping to play late into October. You're in the second half of the season, so give it all you've got when you're on the diamond. Expressing to your teammates how badly you want to make it to the postseason will invigorate the whole team and get everyone firing on all cylinders.
Another baseball, base hit in right field. Pages struts home. 3-0 Dodgers.
That came off the bat at 119 miles an hour. Like, if I'm playing first, I don't want any part of that. That's the hardest of his career, 119.2. Wow. If you're keeping track at home. I mean, thank goodness that wasn't at somebody.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Pirates come to bat, down a run. 5-4 San Diego. Michael Michael King is done after 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. 94 pitches removed from today's action. In line for a victory. Wade is in left, moving from shortstop. Kim will stay in the game to play short. Jeremiah Estrada on to pitch, the right-hander, to Key Brian Hayes, and he delivers low for ball 1.
Estrada, 3-2 with a 3.12 ERA. In 43 in the 3rd innings, he's allowed 31 hits. He has struck out 70.
Highest strikeout percentage in the National League. Here's the 1-0. Hayes, a swing and a miss on 97. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hayes, Bay, and Triolo have struggled against high heat. But if it gets to Taylor, who's due up 4th this inning, he has really excelled lately with high velocity. And that's fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hayes tonight, an RBI single back in the 1st. Pirates trail 5-4 in the 6th inning. Pirates have lost 4 of 5 for the first time since May 7th through the 12th. They had not lost more than 3 out of a 5-game span since then. That's how consistently they've been. There's a line drive up the middle, base hit on 97. Hayes turned it around solidly for a single to start the inning.
Impressive. Big wide open middle of the diamond. Basically went right over the bag at second base. Scalded.
Leadoff man is on for Bay. He's had an infield hit tonight in 2 trips. Machado way in at 3rd, and the pitch slapped foul off to the left. 97 coming down and in, and a strike on Ji-Hwan Bae. That was a 106 off of Hayes' bat.
Yeah, he has the ability to get some exit velocity.
Here's an 0-1 off of the glove of Higashioka. His 8th pass ball this year. That leads all of baseball.
Wow. Yeah, that was just a clank. It was a split that just clanked off the thumb of his glove. He almost missed it completely. It almost hit him in his mask. Barely got a piece of it with his glove.
Now, Hayes at second with nobody out. And a 1-1 swing and a miss, twirling on that down and away splitter, 1-2. Estrada, a right-handed pitcher, handles lefties very well. They hit just 164 against him.
And he got that high velocity and that split, man, that's a lethal combination. That's why he has so many strikeouts.
Struck out every batter he faced yesterday. Here's a 1-2 outside, 2-2, all 3. Once struck out 13 in a row this year, spanning several outings. Nothing else in between. 2-2 on Bay with Hayes at second, nobody out. And the pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out, but the ball got away from Higashioka, and Bay reaches first, and Hayes advances to third. And the gifts continue.
It's been some kind of ugly game for the Padres. Just another one. It just, again, hit off the thumb of his glove. I don't know if they'll give it a wild pitch. It should be a pass ball.
And now here comes O'Neal Cruz. No bat for Jared Triolo. Here with runners at the corners and nobody out. Cruz did not play yesterday, but has been ill. And so another pass ball on Higashioka, who leads all of Major League Baseball with 9 pass balls this year. And a long conference here. Yeah, Cruz lurking, waiting for the opportunity to use him. And Cruz coming up.
Golden opportunity here.
First and third, nobody out. San Diego has a 5-4 lead in the sixth. Jeremiah Estrada. Right-hander comes set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, strike one.
And that's going to be the combination. The high fastball and the split.
Right-hander comes set. Cruz pinch hitting for Triolo. And an 0-1 in the dirt. Another splitter that time. 1 ball and 1 strike. Higashioka able to corral that. So single, passed ball, strikeout, passed ball. And a 1-1 count on Cruz pinch hitting. Pirates down a run. 6th inning. Estrada sets. Here's the pitch. Strike. Fastball at the belt over the outer edge. 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pitch out over the plate.
With those arms extended. Here's the pitch. Fouled back.
And that time left the splitter up. Dangerous place that could get hurt. It was just off the plate. I think that's why he got away with it.
1-2 on O'Neill. Cruz pinch hitting for Triolo. Men at the corners, nobody out. Estrada for the Padres comes set. Here comes his 1-2. Cruz takes strike 3. Took a fastball down the middle of the plate with 2 men aboard. Pinch hitting.
That was pretty much right there.
Cruz now 0 for 7 as a pinch hitter this year.
Enter third, just above the knees.
Now Michael A. Taylor, who in July and August is 5 for 10 against 95 plus with 3 home runs. He's hit the high heat well. Got 2 on and 1 out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That time on a slider and a strike.
Yeah, off the plate. Middle infield's back. They're playing for 2. Corners are up.
Now the set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Another slider. 2 strikes. Still haven't seen the fastball. Estrada has the first 2 men on, now with 1 out. And an 0-2, a swing and a miss, struck him out. Got the heat, 97, but it was above the zone, and Taylor chased.
Boy, oh boy. Oh, maybe the catcher will drop another one.
Two on with 2 outs now for Andrew McCutchen, who had a long home run right down the left field line his last time up. 407 feet.
117 feet high. Almost 12 stories.
I'm talking about Stargell earlier. Right-handed version. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike.
Yeah, middle. At the knees. That was impressive. Andrew doesn't hit a whole lot of high fly ball home runs to the pole side. That was really nice swing. Stayed through it beautifully.
Men at the corners and the pitch in the dirt. And smothered enough by Higashioka. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now with 2 outs, it'll be interesting to see if they let Bay go. I mean, he got caught stealing earlier. With Hayes at third, Machado playing pretty deep. Unlikely they'll throw through.
Estrada already with 3 strikeouts in the inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that was by him.
One and 2. 2 pass balls, 3 strikeouts in the inning. Pirates hoping for a run or more. Here's the pitch. There goes Bay. Pitches a ball, and there will be no throw down. Bay with a stolen base. His first tonight, so 1 out of 2 this evening. Now a base hit could give the Pirates the lead.
Or a pass ball.
Only 2 this inning so far. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Base hit for McCutchen. Hayes scores. Bay is in easily. A 2-out, 2-strike RBI single for Andrew McCutchen. And the Pirates take the lead back on Kutch's back. 6-5 Buccos.
How about that? That elite bat speed. Every time you see him turn it around, you just got to say he still has the elite bat speed. You know, he gets a fastball that's pretty much middle. I don't care, middle or not. You know, it's 97, 98 miles per hour. And with 2 strikes, he just flicks the wrists like we've seen him do literally thousands of times. And, man, big night for McCutchen. Is 3 RBIs on the day. Those 2 are huge.
And he ties Ralph Kiner for 6th on the all-time Pirates list. 802 RBIs as a Pirate. 3 tonight, putting the Pirates back in the lead. Padres making a pitching.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Francisco Lindor in this photo of Mets fans?
This is Mr. Smile. He's got 31 flavors of shoes. This is a dynamic, charismatic player.
Plays every day. A consistent shortstop.
Brilliantly done by Lindor.
Playing Gold Glove defense.
Great stuff by Lindor. Base hit, and the Mets win it. Lindor.
And there he is.
And back lifts his ball high and deep to right. How about a walk-off Granny? Put that one in your Rockies opening day memory book. 1 pitch, and Ryback says, I've had enough of this. 10-7 Colorado.
It couldn't have been scripted any better for Ryan McMahon.
Machado drives one to deep left field. It is back, and it is gone. 3-run home run for Manny Machado. A blast in Seoul, South Korea. Padres take a 15-11 lead.
Oh my goodness. It was a changeup. It was a hanger, middle in above the belt buckle, and there was no doubt about this one.
For the 51st time. He's only allowed 33 hits in 47 1/3 innings. He has struck out 49. He's walked 23. He holds opponents to a batting average of 198.
Here's Reynolds. Takes a strike on a bender. Reynolds with an RBI single tonight. Back in the second. 1 for 3. McCutchen at first. Single, pass ball. Strikeout, pass ball. Strikeout, stolen base. 2 out, 2-run single for McCutchen. Here's an 0-1. Swinging a foul back. 2 strikes on 92. That's the fastball from Matsui, a 5'8" left-hander from Japan. First year in the major leagues.
Yeah, that fastball averaging 92. Opponents only hit it at a 203 clip. Also throws a split that the opponents hit at 196. A slider, opponents hit at 200. A 167 average against his sweeper.
Closer in Japan for the Rakuten Golden Eagles. The pitch, swinging a tapper up third, and it'll go foul And still 2 strikes on Bryan Reynolds. Pirates with 2 singles in the inning. Is good enough for 2 runs. Discounts the 2 passed balls and the important stolen base by Bay. They didn't throw down. Two strikes. Matsui, the left-hander, coming home, swinging a foul. Saved 236 games over 10 seasons in Japan.
That's pretty good.
Signed a 5-year deal with the Padres. Two strikes. McCutchen at first, 2 outs. And the pitch. Fly ball into center, down for a base hit. McCutchen advances to second. And Reynolds keeps it going with a 2-out, 2-strike single.
Yeah, take a page out of the Padres book. It's a splitter. It's out over the plate. You know, maybe borderline off the plate away. It just keeps the hands back, flips it into shallow right center. Pretty.
Pirates with 9 hits tonight. 2 extra base hits. McCutchen's home run and Kiner Falefa's triple in the first. He bats now. And Kiner Falefa takes high and away for ball 1. Higashioka, a very active 6th inning, had to come out of his crouch. Estrada struck out 3 in 2/3 of an inning. Will not allow an earned run. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-0.
Yeah, those pitch not competitive, and he's going to get a visit from his pitching coach.
Here comes Ruben Niebla. Well, the Pirates have not gone away easily. The Padres took a 4-3 lead with a 3-run home run by Higashioka in the 4th, and Higashioka's 2 passed balls in this inning playing a part in why the Pirates have scored twice. So if this were hockey, was he a +1? Something like that?
Yeah, well, that's what you'd say. A chance with a gapper here to be a minus.
Got McCutchen on at second. Reynolds trails him at first. 2-0 on Isaiah Kiner Falefa. 1 for 3. Hitting at .367 with runners in scoring position. 2-0 from Matsui. Swinging a foul.
Yeah, went with the slider there.
How quick is he homed in your... Wait for another pitch, or it seems like he just does a little bit of a wind-up. I don't know.
Haven't really noticed, but you're not running here.
With 2 outs, 2 in, and a 2-1 count on Kiner Falefa. Here's the pitch. Up and in. Nope, strike. It did get that inner edge. 2-2. It was up and in, but in the zone.
Yeah, he's not terribly slow, but you're not running anyhow. You can't run into an out here.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Matsui sets. And he's coming home. Swing, the fly ball, got underneath it. Out to left center. Merrill will drift over. And he makes the catch 2 in the inning. Pirates, though, take the lead on the McCutchen. 2 out, 2 strike, 2-run single here in the 6th. Then we go to the 7th.
And it's a 3-1 Brewers lead, and now here's Willie Adames. High fly ball, deep center field. Varsho's back, track, bye, baseball. Willie Adames with an exclamation point here in the 6th. A 2-run shot. It's 5-1 Crew. on Willie's 11th of the season. And yes, the floodgates have opened at American Family Field. And he demolished that baseball 446 feet out to center.
And now he hits a high drive left center field. And jumping at the wall and making the catch is Dalton Varsho. Holy cow!
Dalton Varsho with absolute robbery at the left field wall. Rodriguez takes his cap and points out to the left fielder. One down.
One out away for Dylan Cease. Abrams to right field. Johnson coming in. He makes the catch. No hits for the Nats. Dylan Cease throws a no-hitter. The second no-hitter in Padres history. There'll be a sea of San Diegans celebrating back home today.
Dylan Cease has no hit the Washington Nationals. On a rainy Thursday in D.C., the Padres will celebrate.
Calm or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
We go to the 7th inning, and now the Pirates have the lead 6-5. O'Neal Cruz will stay in the game to play shortstop. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will move from short to second base. And coming on to pitch to try to protect this lead, here's the lefty Jalen Beeks.
Jalen Beeks is 6-4 with a .474 earned run average, making his 5th appearance as a Pirate. No record, ERA even 3. Allowed to run 3 hits in 3 innings as a Buck. He struck out 4, walked a couple.
Here's the pitch, and it's up and in, ball 1 to Jackson Merrill, the lefty batter who was 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a home run tonight. Fifth time working in 8 days for Beeks. Got a couple of days off, so well rested. Fly ball around the second base bag. It'll be Kiner-Falefa, the second baseman, to take care of that one out. First time that Merrill's been retired today. Stratton went an inning and 2/3 without allowing a run, and he is the pitcher record for the Pirates.
Yeah, very good work for Stratton.
Here's Higashioka. It takes outside for ball 1. Right-handed batting Padres catcher. 2 out of 3 tonight. He hit a 3-run go-ahead home run in the 4th. 1-0 is down and away. 2 balls to nothing on the change of pace. Beeks came over from Colorado in a deadline deal. Pitch. Well, there's your strike. Andrew McCutchen with 3 RBIs tonight, including a home run. There's a cut and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. His home run tied the game. And after the Padres had retaken the lead, McCutchen's 2-out, 2-run single, putting the Pirates back with the advantage. Pitch fouled back. Will take 10 for an ID on the Pirates Radio Network. Two high and away from Beeks at 95.
Fastball at 95. First 4 pitches all off-speed pitches. The last 2 were fastballs.
3-2. And the pitch, Higashioka lofts it down the right field line and toward the seats. It'll be a foul ball. 3-2 on the Padres catcher, with Peralta on deck. Seventh inning, 6-5. Pirates lead, trying to even this series. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little pop-up back of short. Cruz ranging into short left. He camps and makes the catch for the second out. Two pop-ups against Beeks.
Very easy. Two easy pop-ups.
Now will face the left-handed batting David Peralta. Drew a walk his only time. Beeks coming home and delivers a strike.
Fastball down the middle.
Lefties hit 183 against Beeks. Here's an 0-1 from him. High and away. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Second time that Ben Cherington acquires Jalen Beeks. He drafted him as a member of the Red Sox back in 2014. 2 balls and a strike. Beeks had pitched at the University of Arkansas. Here's the pitch. And that's outside. 3-1.
Pretty close, right on the outside edge. Looked like right at the bottom of the knees. Didn't get the call.
Going for a 1-2-3 inning. The pitch, comebacker deflecting off Beeks toward the second baseman, Kiner Falefa. Bare hand throw. Got him.
What a play.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa changed course, got the out, and a 1-2-3 inning for Jalen Beeks and the Pirates. And we'll stretch here at PNC Park with the Pirates lead.
It's time for the great mascot race. Ready, set, go. And they're on. They're neck and neck. Look at them go, folks. The crowd loves it. Down the home stretch. It's too close to call. Here's the play at the plate. It's Dinger. Congratulations. You won the great mascot race.
Listen, I've been following you for a while, man. Bottom line is you get your A swing off and generate a lot of pop.
I just want to go
I'm getting this A to B.
Oh, man. Straight to the ball, barrel. Hitting the ball is the hardest thing to do. I'm a person from 0-0. I'm looking for spin. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to look for spin, but I'm going to time up a fastball. 0-0. If you spin it, I'm swinging. Like, if you spin it in the middle, I'm going to destroy it.
Langoliers to left center. Deep. Back goes Martin, and he'll jump in. Martin pulled it back. Austin Martin caught that ball. Austin Martin caught that ball, and this is going to be a double play. Look at him go up and rob Langoliers of a game-tying home run.
That is every outfielder's dream right there. Austin Martin hasn't played a ton of center field, but man, did he look good on that one.
Seventh inning, and it'll be Connor Joe to pinch hit for Rowdy Tellez with the left-handed pitcher on the mound. Tellez, a left-handed batter, will not bat here. It'll be the right-handed batting Connor Joe. Joe at 241 with 7 home runs. Facing Yuki Matsui. 6-5 Pirates. And a breaking ball low for ball 1. Grandal and then Hayes due to follow here in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up toward third base. Foul territory. Machado. And it'll hit off the top of the Pirates dugout up third. 1 ball and 1 strike. I think the wind blew that.
Not sure, but Thought it had a chance staying in, but good 10 feet out of play. Maybe more.
1-1 now on the pinch hitter, Connor Joe. Warning to have the hitter ready. 6 pinch hits for Connor Joe this year. He's 6 for 14 as a pinch batter. Has a home run.
429.
That's right. Here's a 1-1. Outside, 2-1. I used a calculator. You did not. Full disclosure.
That's really good as a pinch hitter.
Two and one on him here to lead off this 7th. Matsui delivers. Swing and a miss. 92. And now 2-2. Took a big rip.
Why not? If you're pinch hitting, look for a fastball and let it fly. It's a tough rule.
Especially if you get one out over the plate. Runners on. Got to drive him in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on the fastball in there. One out. Aroldis Chapman starting to loosen in the Pirates bullpen. Here is Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 with 2 walks. And ball 1 outside from Yuki Matsui. Don't often see a pitcher wear number 1, but I can think of one other Padre that did. Mackenzie Gore.
Oh.
Comes to mind.
Another lefty.
Here's a 1-0. Down low 2-0. But beside him, I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I don't know of any. What I find interesting is, the Padres are a relatively young franchise. Not many retired numbers. A lot of low numbers on the backs of these Padres. The Friar.
Only 1 single-digit number is retired for the Padres. There's a strike. 2-1.
Number 6.
That's right. Worn by Grandal right now. Didn't wear it as a Padre. It belongs to Steve Garvey. Great first baseman. Here's the 2-1. Outside missing 3 balls and a strike to Grandal. Other retired numbers, of course, Tony Gwynn, Dave Winfield, Trevor Hoffman, and Randy Jones, the lefty. In the early Padres days. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, caught at third by Machado for the 2nd out. 2 are gone. And Hayes, a 2 out of 3 night shaping up. He'll come to the plate. Drove in a run back in the 1st inning.
I'm going to guess. I don't know if I have any of these right. I'm going to guess Gwynn was 17.
19.
19. Doggone it. I'm going to guess Winfield was 41.
31.
Doggone it.
You're getting close on each of these. Pitch, swinging a roller onto third. And Machado flings this across the diamond to get Hayes, and the inning ends. Hoffman 51, Randy Jones 35. 8th inning coming up. Pirates 6.
We do not mess up your name. We pride ourselves here on MLB Central.
That's right.
Right?
That's
on
right.
getting them right. We have a little game for you. Are you ready? Blow or Lau had his first big league hit against Nathan Eovaldi.
Wow.
No.
Oh.
Your first knock's Eovaldi?
Off the end of the bats.
That's a nice one, though.
Yeah.
What were you thinking right there?
Oh, this is your first knock? That doesn't count.
Have you ever hit 1,000 for a year?
There you go.
Paul Skeens, all about him, the #1 overall pick in the country just last year out of LSU. He's getting ready to warm up today and get ready to throw out that first pitch.
Boy, that's just nasty. That's a backdoor curveball.
There's an 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 7 strikeouts for Paul Skeens.
is into center field, and that's the ball game. What a game it was. A gem of a game. Goes to the Dodgers in 11 innings.
Well, it's Kike Hernandez that twice got it here, and it was Will Smith that ended it. Darned if you do, darned if you don't, and that's life against the top of this Dodger lineup.
Brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank National Association, member FDIC.
Moving to the 8th inning, and the Pirates in the lead 6-5. Connor Joe will stay in the game to play first base, and now on the mound for the Pirates, it is the left-hander Aroldis Chapman.
Chapman, 4-4 with a 367 earned run average. He's making his 48th appearance. He's only allowed 26 hits in 41 2/3 innings. He has struck out 67. Opponents hitting just 177 against him.
And Tyler Wade will be the first to try his hand against him, the left-handed batter. Then the lefty Arias and Ha-Sung Kim do up third. First pitch, and there's a strike. Well, the Pirates, if they can hold on and win tonight, it'll be 74 games where they don't have a 3-game losing streak. 3 or more. Swing and a miss, 2 strikes, 98 beat him to the spot.
Yeah, that's impressive.
The longest single season streak in franchise history is 76 games. And they're almost there. I guess they would get there, right? If they win tonight, they can't have a 3-game losing streak if they win.
Well, that's right.
And then the next 2 days. Here's an 0-2.
Whoa.
In tight. 102 miles an hour up and in.
Yeah. You wonder how he got out of the way of that. I think it was going to get him in the front or back arm.
Not a comfortable at bat against Aroldis Chapman. Wade. On a 1-2 from Chapman. Late swing and a foul and 100 out over. Jacob Scott are the 2 pitchers in the bullpen for San Diego. Jacob is a righty and Scott is a lefty. Here's a 1-2. Inside, missing 2-2 on the slider. Lefties hit 144 against Chapman for his entire career. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball poked foul right up the third baseline at 100.
Well, almost Ichiro-like. Is covering, slapping, running out of the box as he makes contact.
And the pitch skips away on that splitter, 3-2.
Yeah, that ball bounced way out in front of home plate. Barely got past the grass.
Well, from 0-2 now to 3-2 on Tyler Wade. Left-handed batter. Chapman ready, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out, dispatching him with a slider, 1 out.
Boy, what a pitch. Wade sold out for the fastball. He didn't get it. He got a slider perfectly placed. Broke right down the middle, just above the knee. Wade was bailing out, way out in front of it. No chance.
Now Arias, who is 1 for 3 lifetime against Chapman. 0 for 4 tonight. Takes down low for ball 1 on a slider to start him. 6-5, the Pirates lead. We're in the 8th inning. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch, strike, 1-1 now.
Yeah, good slider there too, right at the knees.
Arias came in a .305 hitter, but 0 for 4 tonight. Swinging a foul back, 98 down and in, 1-2.
Yeah, we could send him out of here with an average under 300. That's not common. He's not under 300 very often.
Here's the set. And a 1-2 pitch. Almost hit him, or maybe did.
I think he hit him and he swung. Oh, they said he didn't swing?
Oh,
That's
boy.
impossible.
That's
They're going to give him
impossible.
first base.
That is impossible that he didn't swing on that.
That is impossible.
All the Pirates can do is challenge whether he's hit by the pitch or not. They can't challenge the swing. Or they can challenge whether he hit the bat. And let's see on a replay. Hit the bat.
Oh, it hit the bat.
And Shelty, Pirates manager Derek Shelton out to talk with Andy Fletcher, the crew chief and home plate umpire. And they're going to get the umpires to gather. So they do not initiate the challenge right away, instead asking the umpires to take a look, or talk to each other, I should say. It is the 8th inning. They could initiate a crew chief review. Let's see.
The call in the field was a batter was hit by the pitch. Pittsburgh's challenging.
Okay, now that is going to be a challenge. All right, so they just didn't do it traditionally there with the signaling. This call and a review brought to you by Ring Central Message, Video, Phone together all in one app, Ring Central. So they got together to establish. Now, it might have hit his left index finger first.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that may have come into play. It did hit his bat, but it did hit his finger first. He was already battling a sore thumb as it is. No, they'll look at this in New York.
Yeah, it's hard for me to tell. He's convinced that it hit his finger because he's standing on first.
Here comes the call.
After review, the call in the field stands. Hit by pitch. First base to first base. Pittsburgh will lose their challenge.
Yep, I got a piece of his index finger before it hit the bat. Now, it's hard to tell if it really got his finger, but there's not enough evidence to say that it didn't.
And that's why Derek Shelton insisted on the call being established on the field. The fans don't like it. They were showing a replay on the scoreboard. And when I saw the first replay, I did not see the finger move, and then the second time I did. So it would be easy to make it look like the first blush, especially from a scoreboard far away, that maybe it didn't hit him. But yeah, I think you said it perfectly. You just don't know. And so the call stands. Ha-Sung Kim batting for the first time. And a strike. 0-1. Mariah's on at first. With one out, a 6-5 game here in the 8th inning. Kim, a right-handed batter, hitting at .223 with 10 homers. Sees a strike. 99 in there, 0-2.
I guess they're going to boo in between every pitch.
Connor Joe's trying to get Ji-Hwan Bae to move toward the line. He's shading his eyes from the lights. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 102, 1-2 the count. Joe keeps looking out there at Bae. Now I think he's in the right spot. Moving toward the line and playing shallow for the right-handed batting Kim. Here's the set by Aroldis Chapman. And the pitch high and away at 100. 2-2 on Kim.
Yep, these fans are angry.
That puts the tying run on here in the 8th inning with 1 out. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Ha-Sung Kim. Toss over to first. Some liberties taken by Arias. Not really a threat to run all that often. Has 4 steals.
Well, now they saw his move. It'll be interesting to see if they try to swipe one. Maybe not with this batter, but the next.
The pitch, swinging a foul, rolled up the first baseline. 98 from Chapman.
Yeah, that's the thing about the big velocity from Chapman. You got a right-handed hitter, and it's hard to get the bat head out. So there's a good chance you hit it late and roll a grounder through that right side.
2-2 on Kim. Arias at first. The pitch, shattered bat, pop first base side. Joe chased it, but no chance for anybody to catch that. So Kim grabs a new bat. It's still 2-2. Xander Bogaerts would be next. 1 out here in the top of the 8th inning. 6-5 the Pirates lead. Andrew McCutchen's driven in 3 tonight. Home run tied the game in the 4th inning. And then a 2-run, 2-out single in the 6th. Took a 1-run deficit and gave it the lead to the Pirates. Chapman sets. There goes Arias. 2-2 is on a in-between hopper past Hayes and into left field. Arias gets all the way to third. And Kim is on at first. The tying run 90 feet away as that ball bounded past the Pirates' third baseman.
We talk about Brian Hayes all the time and his ability to not get caught in between. Well, he got caught in between. It was going to his left and a little in-between hop. He tried to put himself in a position, but as he was going to his left, it came up and over the glove. They'll roll it a single.
Now the tying run can score on a deep enough fly ball. The infield position normally, and a swing and a miss late on 98, strike 1. So if they get a ground ball up the middle, then try to turn 2, get out of the inning with Bogaerts. 1 for 3, single and a walk. Arias at third. Kim is the runner at first. The pitch, ball poked foul down the right field line, and Bay sliding into that wall, feet first. He went in hard against that chain link fence in an attempt to catch a ball. He's coming up a little.
Yeah, I mean, he had no play. When they hit the netting, it hit like 10 feet up in the netting. And so, and on top of that, you don't want to slide and make that catch.
Because then the run scores.
Yeah, they tag and they score. Just let it be.
2 strikes on Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, a 4-time All-Star. Right-handed batter against lefty Chapman. Ahead 2 strikes with 2 on and 1 out. The pitch, swinging a foul, 101 down in the zone. Spoiled it.
Really good hitter here, and obviously a really good pitcher, probably a future Hall of Famer in Chapman.
Tying run 90 feet away in Arias. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out at 102.
Just overmatched. And again, we're talking about a really good hitter, Bogaerts, and he was overmatched.
This is why the Pirates went out and got Aroldis Chapman in the offseason. Moments like this.
He missed that by a foot.
That's a really good hitter at the plate, too. And Bogaerts. Now it's Manny Machado. 2 singles and 4 tries tonight. 1 for 2 lifetime against Chapman. Men at the corners. Pirates lead 6-5, 8th inning, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Machado late, swing and a miss, 101 right down the middle.
Yeah, it's almost like Chapman's like, here it is. He turns it up a notch when he gets in these situations, and it was by him.
One strike on Manny Machado. Almost fell down on the follow-through. Righty batter, Arias at third with a potential tying run. Kim at first takes off. Pitches a strike. There'll be no throwdown. It's 102 right down the middle, and he took it. But now the go-ahead run in scoring position with 2 outs and 2 strikes on Manny Machado. Six-5 Pirates here in the 8th. Chapman coming home. Fouled away. 103 off the plate.
Pretty amazing.
Chapman is 36 years old.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with any breaking balls. I definitely don't want to bounce anything here.
2 in scoring position with 2 outs. 0-2 from Chapman. Swinging a foul off of Grandal's mask. It was 103 right into the center of the dish.
Yep, it's, man, just to even make contact, so impressive.
Base hit could give the Padres the lead. A strike here. The Pirates keep the lead. 8th inning, 6-5 Pirates. 0-2 on Manny Machado. Chapman coming home. Down low with 105 miles an hour. 105 mile per hour pitch by Aroldis Chapman.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, that's why you can't catch it. It's 105.
And needless to say, the fastest pitch he's thrown this season, the fastest pitch in baseball this season. And a 1-2 to Machado. Strike 3 call. 105 on the inner edge. 105 miles an hour. Catches Machado looking, and all he can do is bow to the great Aroldis Chapman of the Pirates. 6-5.
Center field, it's not coming back all the way into the bullpen. Josh Naylor with his 2nd home run in as many games. Center field deep, Fletcher back on the track, out of room, out of here. Back come the Guardians on one swing of the bat by Bo Naylor. The home run brothers for Cleveland here in the 4th.
Will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The 2nd ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
Is necessary to be successful. Visit pmhfos.org to find your career and passion today.
Well, you talk about stunning feats. Aroldis Chapman striking out Manny Machado with a pitch at 105 miles an hour right on the outer edge. Machado caught looking. Probably didn't see anything. And 2 in scoring position, left stranded. Ball 1 by Alec Jacob here with the Pirates leading 6-5 starting the bottom of the 8th inning. Jacob on to work, 4th Padre pitcher. Almost hits Bay with his fastball at 86 miles an hour, and it's 2-0.
86 mile per hour fastball?
Yeah, follows Chapman's 105.
I mean, if you look at 86, that's, Okay, 86. And then you go look at 91. 91's really hard. Is there a pitch clock violation, maybe? I see 2-0.
Now Bay back in there and assessed a strike. You're right. Here's the pitch. Inside, missing with the fastball, dialed up.
17 miles per hour slower. I'm assuming that he's thrown 105 before. But, I mean, my goodness.
3-0 pitch, that's a strike. I don't have it handy, but he has not thrown a pitch like that since his Reds days.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing. It was the Reds that he probably touched that, but that's crazy.
At 36 years old, throwing 105 miles an hour. Not only that, here's a 3-1 to Bay. The strike 3-2, doing it with the tying run and go-ahead run in scoring position in the 8th inning of a ball game, where the Pirates trying to stay relevant in this wild card picture. Pitch, swing and a miss, chased 74 off the plate. 1 out. We got to step out 10 seconds for a break on the Pirates Radio Network.
Trying to wrap my head around 105. I just can't imagine it.
Fastest pitch in baseball this year. There's a strike.
I mean, I've seen 95 a bunch. I've seen 100. I just can't imagine 105.
And Cruz hit by a pitch.
You know, to go from 95, which is a really good arm. I'm trying to picture 10 miles per hour faster than that.
The fastest clocked pitch that we know of is Chapman's 105.8 to Tony Gwynn Jr., who would be down the hall from us, but he's off this series. That was in 2010. The last time he threw at 105 was in 2016. Here's the pitch. Michael A. Taylor swinging a miss and a strike with Cruz out at first, 1 out, bottom of the 8th, 6-5 Pirates.
Like the difference between 85 and 95 is huge. It's like significant. So then 95 to 105, it just doesn't make sense.
The pitch, and that's outside 1-1.
It's hard to wrap my head around that.
The ball that Chapman threw was 105.1. He's the only pitcher that we know of to ever throw a pitch that fast in the history of StatCast, dating back to 2008, and probably ever. Here's the pitch, and that's outside 2-1. Jordan Hicks threw a pitch at 105.0, and that was 6 years ago. That's the last time we saw a pitch at 105 in baseball, throughout baseball, any pitcher, let alone with the game on the line in the 8th inning. 2-1 to Michael A., and there's a strike. At 87 on the fastball by Jacob.
And Michael A. Taylor reacts, kind of throws his hands up in the air. Is one pitch after another by Jacob. Just off the plate away, just off the plate away, just off the plate away. 2 of them called strikes, 2 of them not.
2-2. Taylor lines it into center. That's down for a base hit. Cruz advances to second. Pirates trying to add on here in the 8th. Well, the Padres very aggressive with that game yesterday, bullpen-wise, using some of their backup-type guys, and Pirates might be able to score against Jacob here.
Yeah. And again, they throw a fastball by him earlier in the bat, and then sped him up with a changeup down the middle, right on right changeup, and Taylor was all over it. Another pitching visit. Pitching coach out, and
Ruben Niebla wearing a path from that first base dugout. This is just the 7th Major League game for Alec Jacob from Gonzaga. And McCutchen, who has already driven in 3 tonight, will bat with 2 men on and 1 out.
You You know what I don't even see anymore? I don't even know if it's kept up with on the scoreboard. Mound visits remaining.
I think they just abandoned such a thing. So now they'll signal. And McCutchen with 3 RBIs tonight, trying to add to the Pirates' 1-run lead here in the 8th. Here's the pitch, and it's outside for ball 1.
That pitch has been a strike almost all night. It was maybe even on the corner. Just a couple pitches ago, Michael A. Taylor was mad with pitch that was even further away.
Here's the shot of the 1-0, and a swing and a fly ball. Trying to tuck that one down the left field line, but it'll run out of steam and go foul. And that's 74-mile-per-hour changeup. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, likes that right-on-right change.
And Jacob, one of the longer striding pitchers around, so that fastball plays up a little bit. 6-5 Pirates here in the 8th. First and second, 1 out. Pitch, swing and a miss. That changeup never got there. It's 1-2. That might have been the sweeper, excuse me.
Yeah, that's definitely a breaking ball.
Learning Mr. Jacob. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck about 88 on the outer edge. 2 outs. Up to Reynolds, who will bat for a 5th time tonight. Pirates lead 6-5. Reynolds with an RBI single in the second. 2 singles tonight in 4 tries. Cruz, the lead runner at second. Michael A. Taylor on at first. Pirates leading 6-5. Bednar warming. The pitch, strike.
Well, it just floats up there. That funky delivery and
Jacob comes set. And his 0-1 swinging a foul.
Yeah, it's just, again, floating up there. Everything just comes in. It comes out of his hand, and, you know, the change-up and then the sweeper. And it just some guys it's so hard to stay back on. And then he'll slip a fastball in there, and it looks like it's 105. Or maybe not, 95.
The pitch, Jacob outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Again, I can't imagine what 105 looks like. I just can't.
105 miles an hour from Aroldis Chapman. Back-to-back pitches. Get out of that 8th inning. Here's a 1-2. Outside, 2-2 on Reynolds with 2 on and 2 out. Pirates up a run in the 8th.
I'm a little surprised he hasn't thrown on the fastball. Now, Reynolds hasn't seen the fastball. And, yeah, again, it's funky. It keeps throwing on the soft stuff in there. I would think that might be able to recognize that a little bit better. I mean, I hope he throws him another off-speed pitch. I like his chances better on that than the fastball.
2 on and 2 out. 2-2 coming from Jacob. Reynolds swings and misses. 91 at the top of the zone. Struck him out. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Jacob. Pirates strand 2 will go to the 9th. David Bednar coming on to try to save it. 6-5 Pirates back after.
Raffaello with a fly ball to right field, tagging up. It'll be Yoshida. He will scamper in to score. And there's a shot down the line. He hooks that one all the way to the track.
They have a day, Cedon. Double, then clears them.
And that ball is out of here. What a day for Cedon Rafaela. There's a drive. That one sucked. Dahlbeck will score. 7 RBIs for Cedon Rafaela.
It's a quick 0-2. That one didn't. There comes Yelich to the plate, and Yelich is safe at home.
How does he throw the ball back to the pitcher? From a knee. He looks up. I mean, a great move by Weathers just to barehand it and throw it back. But as a lefty, the first thing you need to do is be looking over at third base and moving that direction just in case. But honestly, that hardly ever happens.
Center field. Robles back. Tie game! His deep shot here today evens the game.
.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Here we go, 9th inning. Pirates 6, Padres 5. And coming on to try to save it, here comes David Bednar.
David looking for his 21st save. He has a record of 3-3, an ERA of 5.06. This is his 41st appearance. Just 34 hits in 37 of the third innings. He's walked 11 while striking out 38 opponents. He has held to a .233 batting average.
Donovan Solano, Jackson Merrill, and then Kyle Higashioka are due up against Bednar, and the pitch down low. Ball 1 to Donovan Solano on the curve, missing. Solano is 1 for 4 tonight. Pirates leading 6-5. Hayes guarding the line at third. The pitch, strike. 92 on an up and in splitter, 1-1. Bednar has saved each of his last 19 opportunities. Now his 1-1, swinging a bouncing ball to second. Kiner Falefa gloves and throws to first, 1 out.
I like that. I like getting the leadoff guy. Especially a nice, easy grounder to the right side.
Now Jackson Merrill, the Padres' fine rookie.
Yeah, he's a little scary. Stay away from.
Home run to deep center in the second inning. He has singled twice, 3 out of 4 evening. Hayes plays in. The pitch is swung on, hit high in the air, deep right center field to the wall, and Jackson Merrill ties this game. A home run off Bednar in the 9th, his second tonight, and the Padres rookie erases the Pirates lead. It's 6-6.
That's what I mean by stay away from him. What I'm meaning by that is make him beat you to the opposite field. Don't give him anything he can pull out of the ballpark. And first pitch fastball that was up, out over the plate. And that's some big time power.
His 15th home run, and Bednar allowing his 7th. He had allowed 3 last year, 7 this year. And so that ends the streak of 19 saves in a row converted by Bednar, the former Padre. Whole new ball game, 6-6. Higashioka, who hit a 3-run home run in the 4th, is at the bat now. Nope, excuse me. Jake Cronenworth will bat for him. So they'll bring up Cronenworth to pinch hit. And he's down a strike. Cronenworth, a .250 batter with 14 home runs. Batting for Higashioka, Jackson Merrill, his second home run tonight. And that hit him.
Yeah, 98 up and in.
That is the third Padre hitter hit by a pitch by the Pirates bullpen tonight.
Yep, 3rd and 4 innings. That got him right in the back of the elbow pad, maybe even above it.
Now David Peralta. 6-6 after the game-tying homer by Merrill. And the pitch outside for ball one. Merrill's home run measured at 411 feet. Robert Suarez, the all-star closer of the Padres, is loosening. Go-ahead run on at first in the pitch. Half swing and a ball down low. It's 2 balls and no strikes on David Peralta, left-handed batter. Second career multi-home run game for Jackson Merrill. Bednar's long save streak ends here. Here's the 2-0 swing and a tapper foul. 2-1. First time in his career he has blown 4 saves in a season.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy, yeah.
That's not that many, but that's the most for him. He's been that reliable. Going to be 20 for 24 now. Here's the pitch. And it's down low, 3-1.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch.
Missed with 97 and not by much. Three and one on David Peralta. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Splitter down and in. 3-2.
Such good command of that pitch. And Peralta's like looking dead red fastball there, and so got him out in front of that split.
Tied at 6 after the Merrill homer here in the top of the 9th. And a 3-2 runner goes, ball 4 down and in. Cronenworth at second on the walk. 2 on, a 1 out. And Tyler Wade is coming up. Wade is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Tapped foul. And strike one.
Hayes way in at third. O'Neill Cruz pinching the middle of the field.
Here's the set of the look towards second instead. How about this? As Jesse Abrahams, our statistician with Stats Perform, tells us, Jackson Merrill is the 6th youngest Pirates opponent to ever have a multi-home run game against the Pirates. You think about how long the Pirates have been around. Here's the 0-1, swinging a foul back at 2 strikes. The youngest ever, Mel Ott, Hall of Famer. Willie Mays, number 2 on that list. Orlando Cepeda. I mean, some great hitters.
Wow, those are some great names.
Veda Pinson came close to 3,000 hits in his career, and then Jay Bruce, the 5th youngest, back in 08, the only recent player. Jackson Merrill at age 21, the 6th youngest, tying the game. Pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out on the breaking ball. And some side-to-side movement on it. Striking out Wade for the 2nd out, and now Arias already in the batter's box.
Yeah, and no hits in his 5 plate appearances. And he has been hit with a pitch, but very dangerous hitter.
Arias, the left-handed batter, waiting, and the pitch. He'll take a strike. Cronenworth is the go-ahead run at second. Peralta trails at first with 2 outs. Game tied on Merrill's home run. Bednar working the 9th. And here's his 0-1. Swinging a little pop up the middle. Diving stop by O'Neill Cruz. That keeps the game tied on that headlong dive by Cruz. Moving to the right side of the diamond to make a terrific snare. And that ends.
There it is.
this start to the second half of this season. The Pirates are over 500. They've come back an improbable win.
Fairchild high fly, deep left center, off the wall. Here's the throw to the plate. Inside the park, home run.
His fastball, 214 against his changeup. Bringing him in here, they do not have the lead, obviously, so not a save opportunity. Overall, he is 6-1 with a 144 earned run average over 43 appearances. 24 saves on the year. He's only allowed 28 hits in 43 and 2/3 innings. Struck out 43. He's walked 8. Opponents bat 181 against him.
Campusano comes in to catch, and so now the Padres exhaust their position players. Suarez to face Isaiah, Kiner Falefa, Connor Joe, and then Yasmani Grandal. Pirates with a win get back to over 500. The Padres with a win. They've come in winners of 12 of the last 14. Will continue their roll. Sink the Bucks to 1 under. Pirates score, they win. Here's the pitch. Kiner Falefa with a base hit right back up the middle. Turned around 98 with a solid single to center, and the winning run is on with nobody out.
Yeah, he knows what's coming. And so he shortens it up. You know, certain guys could just gear it up for velocity, and he shortened it up as a fastball inner third, pulls the hands in. Man, that's a nice looking swing.
He's on for Connor Joe. The Pirates have Joey Bart and Brian De La Cruz on their bench. The pitch, swinging a ground ball up the middle, right to the bag, and booted by Bogaerts. 2 on and nobody out.
I tell you what, I mean, credit to the Pirates. They've got 6 runs off this Padres team against this great pitching team. You faced a great starter in King. They have a wonderful bullpen. And 6 runs. But the Padres, boy, they have made some mistakes. That's a, I don't know if they turn 2 on that, but they certainly get the lead runner at second.
Fielder's choice and an error on Bogaerts. Yeah, that at least 1 out would have been recorded. And that lead runner, which is the winning run at second base with nobody out for Grandal. Corners pinch in, showing the bunt, getting it down toward the mound, and the throw to first to get the out. As both corners came in, Grandal with the sacrifice, and now a deep enough fly ball wins it for the Pirates. Ground ball through that infield, anything.
I'm very confused by that. They were trying to turn a double play. That's a great bunt because they brought in both corners to turn a double play. They were going to second. That was the only person. They had the shortstop went to second base. There was nobody at third. There's going to be another mound visit. Yeah, when the third baseman charges, usually the shortstop goes over to third, and you're trying to get the lead runner. That's not what happened. The shortstop went to second. They thought if they got a hard bunt at somebody, they were going to turn 2.
Wow.
That was their plan.
Wow.
And what's amazing about that, I was talking to Donnie Kelly about that play today.
Wow, really?
That exact same play. I've always thought if you had the right runners and you didn't have the wheel on, you had the shortstop go straight to the bag, and if you got a hard bunt. I wanted that play my whole career, never got it. And they didn't get it either. Great bunt. Because he got a great bunt down. He didn't hit it hard at anybody.
So Grandal moves him up. They'll move the infield in, 4-man infield. Outfield is shallow. Here's the pitch to Hayes. Takes low for ball 1. 2 out of 4 tonight. Drove in a run in the first inning. Ground ball through that drawn-in infield. No, they're going to walk Hayes. Set up a potential double play now with Bay. And they've got Bart or De La Cruz on their bench. Bay also runs well. In that essence, tough to double up.
Yeah, they're just playing for the force out at home. but you face Bay and then Cruz. So it's a pick your poison type of thing. And the Padres are way in. Oh, there they go. They're backing up a little bit. I was going to say, there's no reason to be way in.
Pitch timer violation. And Machado's saying, wait. Suarez is saying, wait a minute. It's on the pitcher. And there's going to be an argument. But the game on the line here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Mike Schilt comes racing out of the dugout. I don't think Bay was ready to hit, which is irrelevant. He was in the box. I don't know if he was alert to the pitcher, and I think, well, I don't really know. I don't really know what was happening because I was looking over at third base.
No, this was a strange thing that happened the other day as well, where Derek Shelton was very unhappy with whatever was called. And now he's back out trying to figure out what's going on.
Let's take 10 for a station break on the Pirates Radio Network. So Hayes was intentionally walked. The bases are loaded with one out. Pirates batting in the bottom of the ninth in a 6-6 tie here at PNC Park. Umpires are converging near the mound to talk this over. The call was that there was a pitch timer violation. Yeah, base alert to the pitcher. Yeah.
Oh, not at 8 seconds he wasn't. He wasn't alert to the pitcher until there was like 5 seconds left.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. So, yeah. So, semantics here. And it's going to...
I think that's why Machado, because Machado, it's like from his sight line at third, that clock is right in front of him. And so I think he saw that Bay stepped in with like 5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah, he's not alert to the pitcher at 8 seconds. Yeah. You're right. And Bay's already been assessed pitch violation already tonight. I mean, you think about this critical moment of the game.
Yeah.
They got Bard and Dela Cruz on their bench. They're going to stick with Bay with the bases loaded, game on the line here with one out in the ninth. And now Andy Fletcher, who has had a very busy series.
This is just crazy.
Going to sort all this out. This has been a sojourn of a game with so much at stake. Now, this is like the olden days. We're at about almost 3.5 hour game at this stage right now.
For a 9-inning game.
Now, kind of a playoff type feel to it, right? You know,
Mike Shield's not happy. He's barking at Andy Fletcher.
Now the umpires can correct this or rule this on the field.
And so the pitch clock, which is supposed to speed things up, is terribly slow right now. And if they were just to go to video,
or just say, you know what, we're not going to call it on either, you guys. Let's just play ball. But that won't be the case. Connor Falefa is at third. Joe's at second. Hayes is at first. And regardless, even if Bay doesn't get assessed, I mean, you think about it, he's already been knocked down a strike tonight. And you come in the bottom of the ninth inning with the bases loaded. You know, the game's on the line. You got to be thinking about that kind of stuff.
I mean, this is insane what's going on right here. Now, you know, Derek Shelton's now upset about some things. But this is ridiculous.
It steals all the momentum from this game.
This is absolutely ridiculous that this is going on right now.
Make a ruling, live with it, move on. Stealing the momentum of this game. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning of a Major League Baseball game with the bases loaded. Tie game, excitement galore, and we're arguing over whether it's a pitch timer violation on the batter or the pitcher. Baseball in 2024.
And so it looks like it's going to go against the Pirates because now Derek Shelton is very unhappy.
Which seems to be the correct call, but I can understand why he's livid. Because that was not called like that. And yeah, he's red with fury. And Bay signaled for a second pitch timer violation in this game. Not alert to the pitcher with 8 seconds to go in a critical juncture. And again, batting here. Facing Robert Suarez. Infield comes up. Pitch hit foul. And still waiting to hear officially whether that was ruled a ball or not.
We had no clue.
Yeah, no one says anything. The umpires have the ability to talk to the entire audience and us. I have no idea what the count is. The pitch is guided toward second. Bogaerts will come home and get the force. 2 outs in the ninth. On a 4-2 put out of Kiner Falefa at home, the other runners advance. Joe to third. Hayes to second. Bay reaches on a fielder's choice. 2 outs in the ninth. And it's up to O'Neill Cruz. And here comes Mike Schild out of the dugout. He's going to go with the lefty Tanner Scott on a pitching change.
How about that? Wow, that's hard to believe right there. Taking out his closer to bring in the lefty. Wow, that's very unusual right there. I'm shocked.
We'll stay here, and you know, the thing is interesting to me. 6 weeks ago, I think that is almost a no-brainer, really, if you have this kind of game. Nowadays, with Cruz, what he's done since July, last 5 weeks or 6 weeks or so against lefties, he's hitting .323 against them, slugging .710 against left-handed pitching. Now, Scott's fantastic.
I'm not even talking about O'Neill Cruz. I'm talking it's crazy to take your closer out. I
see.
I don't care who's hitting. You could have, Willie Mays or Babe Ruth up there or Barry Bonds. Is taking your closer out? That's why he's a closer. You don't match up with your closer. Your closer comes in and closes.
I see.
You know, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So this situation...
And your closer gave up, a ground ball up the middle, base hit. A ground ball up the middle that could have been a double play ball that was booted. A sacrifice bunt. An intentional walk. A tapper to second base. That's your closer. That's who you go to close games to finish the deal. And now you're taking your closer out to match up? I'm shocked at that. I really am.
This can't be, right? He only threw 6 pitches.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Is that right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm shocked.
He threw 6 pitches, and there were four batters that he faced. One was an intentional walk. And so it'll be Tanner Scott for a second straight day against Cruz.
In actuality, he did face 5 batters because he threw a pitch to Brian Hayes.
Oh, gosh, yes. You're right. Yeah, before they intentionally walked him.
So everybody hit first pitch. Falefa, Joe.
Wow.
Or not Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Falefa, Joe. Grandal, Hayes. Or not Hayes. Hayes ended up getting walked after taking a ball. And G1 Bay hit the second pitch.
Yeah, and Bay was assessed a strike. And so now it's Cruz.
Well, this guy is some kind of nasty. Explosive fastball, great slider.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul back on a slider. Over and a strike.
Yeah, and you almost feel like you have a better chance against the slider. His ERA is 131. He holds opponents to a 132 average.
Also an all-star.
I'm still shocked he took his closer out, though.
Scott to Cruz with the game on the line. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. 99 right down the middle.
That fastball is different. I mean, he's got an explosive fastball.
Bases loaded for the Pirates.
And obviously, he's also a closer. So, when you got multiple closers.
2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. The pitch. Cruz hits it up first, right at the bag, and gloved by Solano He gets the out, and we're going to go to extra innings. It's 6-6, 10th coming up on the...
Here's the guy that brings more oohs and ahs than any of them, Shohei Ohtani. 3-1. Shohei Ohtani, first Dodger home run. Okay, you can sign it. It's a signature. Worth the wait, and it got out in the blink of an eye.
Again, Blanco one pitch away. Ground ball. Dubon throws to first. No hitter. Renaud Blanco in his 8th career start. The 30-year-old makes magic on April Fool's Day. Today, he makes history. Unbelievable.
But now 3 wins, 4 losses, a 3.07 earned run average. In 43 appearances, he has worked 41 innings. He's allowed 35 hits, 20 walks, 47 strikeouts, and his batting average against is .227.
That was a 9-pitch inning, by the way, with 2 different pitchers,
all that
arguments.
Time.
All that.
It took 15 minutes to throw. How many? 9?
9.
Wow.
The Holderman will face Kim, Bogaerts, and Machado. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. In extra innings, the Pirates are 7-6. The Padres are 4-1. And Holderman, in his last 4 games, 3 losses, 4 home runs allowed, 6 extra base hits, 8 runs, 10 outs outside. And now 1-1 after a terrific start. I mean, remember at the All-Star break, we're talking about Holderman, kind of a borderline all-star.
Oh, yeah. He's been outstanding up until, the last couple of weeks or so.
Here's a 1-1, and it's down low. The automatic runner is Arias at second.
Boy, that's 99 down at the knees on the inside corner. He doesn't get the call. I like it. I like to see the aggressiveness. I like to see the fastball and pitching off it.
Here's the pitch, and it's outside.
But, so often that's what we see with Colin. And, if you're walking
ahead of the Peterson home run. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and a strike. 3-2.
Yep.
Got to vote.
As he should. Got the chase, but somehow just able to get a piece was Kim.
Pirates tied for the most extra inning games among all teams. Here's a 3-2, and Kim takes ball 4, so now 2 on. With nobody out here in the 10th, remember the automatic runner. Pirates' automatic runner will be Cruz in the bottom of the 10th inning. Pirates and Padres, neither team added to its roster after the game yesterday that had that long delay after the middle of the 2nd inning. And so, of course, as it were, extra innings the next day. Here is Bogaerts, and the pitch outside for ball 1. It would be safe to assume that Pirates' remaining 3 relief pitchers they would prefer not to use. They were used extensively yesterday. the three that the Padres have not yet used, very much the same. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 1-1, although they might consider one or two of those guys. Pirates still have Bart and De La Cruz on their bench. The Padres don't have any position players. 1-1 on Bogaerts. And the pitch. Swing and a liner in the left base hit. Arias touches third. He's going to head home. Throw comes in the second. And it's going to hold Bogaerts to a single, but it's a run batted in. And it is now 7-6 San Diego with Kim at third.
Yeah, and again, you got that runner all the way over to third, and you continue to flip up breaking balls. This breaking ball stayed up middle. And, the 3-2 breaking ball was the walk to the first batter he faces. This breaking ball just stayed belt high middle.
Here's the pitch to Machado, is swinging a foul.
And so some frustration there. He reared back and threw 100 down the middle. And a very late swing. Very, very late swing.
One strike on Machado, who struck out looking on 105 miles an hour his last time up. Won't tell you who it was. It was inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. The only man capable. First and third, nobody out here in the top of the 10th inning. 7-6 San Diego. Both teams have led tonight. That run is unearned to Holderman, the automatic runner. The pitch, swing, liner to center, and Taylor wraps that up for the out. Kim scores. It's a sacrifice fly. And the Padres lead 8-6 with a man at first and 1 out in the 10th.
And again, you got a 99, 100, and then you throw the slider. And he hits it right on the button.
Here is Donovan Solano, 1 out of 5. 8-6 Padres. Pirates will have the tying run up if it stays at this margin when the inning begins. Inside ball 1 on a cut fastball to the right-handed batting Solano. Bogaerts on at first. 2 in for San Diego here in the 10th. Here's a 1-0 strike.
So here's what I'll say about that. So I have the information. The Padres have the information. Everybody in baseball has the information. Holderman, who averages over 97 miles per hour with his fastball. And so this is a good hitting team.
There goes Bogaerts. Pitches ground through that vacated right side base hit. Bogaerts will turn the bag and head to third, putting him in motion. And now the Padres have men at the corners here with 1 out on the hit by Solano.
Yeah, that's pretty heads up right there. Putting the hit and run on, had all that room over there. And it was a fastball that was like almost a pitch out. I mean, I think they sniffed it out, but instead of calling a pitch out, they just threw a fastball up and away. It was in the left-handed batter's box, and he just threw his bat on it. I mean, that's pretty good job at protecting the runner and hitting it through the hole.
Now, Jackson Merrill, who has hit 2 home runs tonight, including the game tire off Bednar in the 9th. 4 hits, 3 RBIs for the Padres' sensational rookie. 8-6 San Diego, and a swing and a miss up and in with a cutter. Strike 1.
So what I was getting at, he throws his sweeper almost 50% of the time. He throws his cutter more than a quarter of the time.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a looping fly ball to left. Runners tag. Catch is made by Reynolds. His throw's coming home. It's on target. The tag. And the ball is dislodged. He's safe. As Bogaerts goes back to touch home plate. And Grandal sacrificed that hand and wrist by sticking his glove out at the last minute to try to get Bogaerts out, and it's 9-6 San Diego. He's hurt.
Oh, boy, that was right. What a throw. What a throw by Bryan Reynolds. I didn't think he had a shot. He came in and just unleashed a perfect throw to Hopper. Grandal, the throw took him in front, and I don't know if it's his hand or his head. I mean, part of Bogaerts' thigh hit Grandal in the head as well. So I mean, he's looking at his hand, but he also got hit in the head, and I think it looked like he just said, "I'm all right."
Well, that was gutsy. He's sticking his arm out basically with a guy running, but that was the only play. Reynolds, the National League outfield assist leader, they're going to assess an error on Grandal for the ball being dislodged by the runner. I mean, it comes out as basically just after he caught it.
Yeah, that's a tough call there.
I would just think it's a sac fly.
Yeah.
In bang bang play at the plate. But that's what they rule it for the moment. It'll be changed eventually. Here is Campusano batting for the first time tonight. 9-6 San Diego, and it's inside ball one. And now with it being a 3-run cushion, Pirates are going to have an additional base runner before they'll bring the tying run up in the bottom of the 10th inning. Tanner Scott is in the game. No one is warming for the Padres. Here's the pitch. Strike on a backup cutter. It's 1-1 to Campusano, the Padre catcher, hitting at .243 with 7 home runs. Donovan Solano on at first. Holderman has given up 3 here in the 10th. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So that's 11 runs in his last 5 games so far, with 12 outs recorded in those 5 games. And the pitch lofted down the right field line. It'll go into the seats. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Last man standing probably for the Pirates here in this 10th.
Yeah, you would think. Now we're 22 pitches in.
Trying to grind through, get that final out. Against the right-handed batting Campusano. Swing fly ball to Taylor. He'll back up a few steps and leap to make the catch. He got turned around out there, but righted the ship in time to get the final out. Padres get 3 runs on 2 singles, and we go to the bottom of the 10th inning. It's 9.
Libera tu espíritu ganador. Apuestas deportivas y cientos de juegos de casino. Disfruta de pagos en minutos, una plataforma segura y atención personalizada en todo momento. Pronostica, diviértete y lleva tu pasión al siguiente nivel. Betcris.
A chance at redemption. Infield moves back. And he rifles one to right center. He is going to get the redemption. Heim walks it off. The Rangers win the opener. Baseball. Unbelievable.
Jonah Heim with the game-winning run batted in to give Texas a 4-3 win here in 10 on opening night.
Cross Blue Shield, official health plan of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
We go to the bottom of the 10th, and the Pirates need 3. They trail it 9-6. And Tanner Scott, who got the final out in the 9th. And it'll be Michael A. Taylor to lead it off. 1 for 4, facing the lefty Scott. Came over from the Marlins at the deadline, delivers down and in, ball 1. Now the set, and the 1-0, swinging a tap foul, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, this is some kind of nasty 1-2 punch. I mean, this bullpen, I mean, the Padres played lousy today. There's no sugarcoat that. I mean, they're winning this game 9-6, but boy, they played terrible. But with this bullpen,
difference making. Strike.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, they're going to be tough to beat when they have a lead after 5. Pirates did a great job coming back. Big hit by McCutchen.
Cruz the runner out at second to start the inning, and the 1-2 is down and in on Taylor. He did not go. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the appeal.
But great opportunity against their closer. Back in that bottom of the 9th inning after a hit from Kiner Falefa, and another error from the Padres and put the Pirates in a good spot. Second, third, then bases loaded. Couldn't get the run home.
Here's a 2-2, and Taylor takes low, 3-2. If he can get on, the tying run would come up here in the 10th, and it's Andrew McCutchen on deck. He's driven in 3 already with a homer.
And you kind of know that Tanner Scott's going to throw this right down the middle with a fastball. You just expect it. He got that kind of fastball.
Here's a 3-2, and it's off the plate. Ball 4, he tried to trick him with the slider, and now the tying run comes up with nobody out.
Wow, I take that back. I'm shocked at that pitch. And it was a good pitch. It's on the plate. He didn't get a call. You're holding your breath if you're Michael A. Taylor. Because it was a perfectly placed backdoor slider. And crew chief, again, Andy Fletcher. It's been pretty inconsistent strike zone today. We'll take it. And Andrew, boy, talk about that great bat speed.
Got a chance here to tie the game with 1 swing. The pitch, inside ball 1. He's already driven in 3 tonight. Homered in the 4th to tie the game. Put the Pirates ahead. They were down a run. Put them ahead in the 6th with a 2-run single. 2 on, nobody out. 1-0. And it's low. 2-0.
How about that?
Tanner Scott got the final out facing Cruz in the 9th inning. And then they bring him back out for the 10th. After just 3 pitches, here's the 2-0, and he's wild. 3-0. Well, I'm checking this out, and I don't think he's pitched in multiple innings very often this year. I'm looking. The only time that he's done it was yesterday for the whole season. And now tonight, ball 4. 2 straight walks. That's loaded him up for Reynolds. He could win it.
Yeah, well, they better get somebody up in that bullpen now. That's I'm sure everybody in that Padres dugout's thinking it's game over. Is another mound visit.
Well, he's had problems with the walks throughout his career, but boy, this is a bad time to have that rear its ugly head. Wow.
No, good time for us.
Oh, sure. So bases loaded.
Yeah, they're going to get another lefty up down there, but
that would be more at home. And while we have a moment, take 10 for a station ID on the Pirates Radio Network. Reynolds will bat as the winning run. The Pirates trailing 9-6 in the 10th.
We gotta like who we got coming up here. Bryan Reynolds, he can hit velocity. Kiner Falefa, he can hit velocity.
Scott has allowed 3 home runs this year. Bases loaded, nobody out. Outfield is deep. The pitch, Reynolds takes high for ball 1. Couldn't bring that slider down. Reynolds 2 for 5 tonight. Has a run batted in. Pirates down 3 in the bottom of the 10th inning. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Scott to Reynolds. Outside, 2-0 and another wide one. Reynolds is 0 for 4 in his career against Tanner Scott. Trying to change that right here, but the base is full. Here's a 2-0. Reynolds taps it foul on a down and in slider. 2 balls and a strike.
It's amazing. He's still throwing the slider. I mean, I was shocked he threw it 3-2 to Michael A. Taylor. Now he throws it 2-0 to Reynolds.
That's right in the swing path, too. You just drop that bat head. Outfield very deep. Here's the 2-1. Just missed low.
Oh, boy, he's squeezing him. He squeezed him on Taylor. Definitely squeezed him there. That pitch is well in the zone. Wow.
Ruled 3-1 now on the fastball. Nowhere to put Reynolds. Base is loaded. Scott delivers. Ball 4. He's walked in a run. Missed with the fastball. 3 straight walks for Scott. And now it's 9-7.
What an insane ball game.
And Taylor is the runner at third.
That's
the tying run is McCutchen at second. The winning run is Reynolds at first. Mike Schilt is back out of the dugout. He pulled his closer for Scott in the 9th. Now he's going to pull Scott for Morejon, who pitched extensively yesterday. And they're going to desperately go to him to try to bail out the Padres here in the bottom of the 10th inning. 9-7 San Diego. Bases full of buccos. Nobody out. We're back after this on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by IC Life.
At AHN, we see you at your...
And here's another one I believe went off the scoreboard. If you miss in the middle of the plate with Max Muncy, he's good. Look at that level swing right there. And he's a hitter. But what I love, watch him drop. What he does is he moves his hands and he loads into the back leg. Here you see the knob facing the catcher, which I really love because that's the power position for any power hitter.
And the silver shoes.
Corey, oh my gosh. Corey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Please so much.
Mookie Betts climbs in. Betts hits this one in the air to left field. Ramos going back at the wall. Leadoff home run. So a day after Betts gets his first extra base hit in a couple weeks, he hits his first home run in nearly a month.
Wind or no wind, Mookie feels good about that swing.
And that is the 50th big league game Mookie Betts has set a tone with a home run.
And that will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's
a third of the time, opponents only hit it at a 175 clip. In fact, he's better with that slider against righties than he is lefties. The two-seam fastball that he could throw at 97.5 miles per hour, but that gets hit pretty good, a 291 clip. An occasional split that he'll throw to a righty, and a sweeper that he doesn't throw very often. It's basically, slider, sinker slider, but it's firm and it's good.
And Kiner Falefa is going to bat here. A 367 hitter with runners in scoring position. Batting with the bases loaded. There's nobody out. Pirates down 2 in the 10th. Pirates stranded, the bases loaded in the 9th. Here's the pitch. Gets away from Campusano. Everyone moves up. And it's 9-8 in the 10th.
And I think they have to walk him. This is crazy. A fastball just spiked in the dirt.
Pirates haven't had to swing the bat in the inning.
They might be afraid to walk him because they're, that's all they're doing is walking us, and so they're afraid. This is crazy. I can't believe they're pitching to him.
Second and third with nobody out. 9-8, the pitch. Strike. Trailing runner is Reynolds. At second base, that's the winning run. The tying run is McCutchen at third. Xander Bogaerts in his first week with the Pirates. Already 2 hits tonight. Looking for the biggest one here in the 10th. Morejon on the 1-1. Outside, 2 balls and a strike with the slider missing. Well, they always stayed for Ralph Kiner's final at-bat. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa hoping that this is the final at-bat. Trying to win it for the Pirates. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball right to the shortstop. They'll come home for a force play, and McCutchen he just started going back to the dugout. And is ruled out of the baseline? Is he ruled out?
I'm assuming, but we're lucky it's not a double play ball. Bryan Reynolds didn't go to third. I don't know why he didn't go to third, but he stayed there. The throw went home, and then the catcher didn't throw to third. I mean, they would have had a double play. We're very, very fortunate right there that we still got a runner on third with 1 out.
I understand wanting to avoid a collision, but I didn't.
Yeah, and why Andrew peeled off, yeah, I have no clue.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
And so a fielder's choice. Reynolds is at third. Kiner-Falefa is now the winning run at first base with 1 out for Connor Joe, who's 0 for 2. Right side is open for the right-handed batter. They'll play the second baseman nearly up the middle. Halfway, the pitch inside, missing ball 1.
Yeah, that was bizarre. I know why Bryan Reynolds stopped to start with is because the ball was right next to him where the shortstop fielded it. But if they make a play on Reynolds, the tying run scores.
1 ball and no strikes on Connor Joe. Got to avoid a double play. The pitch, swing and a foul back. Deep enough fly ball ties this game. We're in the 10th. It's 9-8. Pirates have scored twice here in the bottom of the 10th. Without the 8 of a hit. 3 walks, a wild pitch. Automatic runner. Need a big hit or a deep enough fly ball even will just tie this game. Reynolds at third, Kiner-Falefa at first. Here's a 1-1. Down low and in. 2 balls and a strike from Morejon.
That's a good take. Again, that slider is a real good pitch, especially to righties. And Connor Joe able to recognize, see it, and take it.
Connor Joe has never faced Morejon. Joe grew up in San Diego. There's the 2-1. Half swing strike. Took that slider. It's 2-2. Looking fastball on 2-1. Why not? Didn't get it. 2-2 now. 9-8 San Diego. Bottom of the 10th inning. 1 out. Men at the corners. Morejon lifts and delivers. Down low. Check swing. No swing. 3-2.
You hold your breath. Mike Shield is blowing up on the first base umpire.
He's as red as his old uniform. 3-2 the count. 10th inning, 9-8 Padres. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down and in slider. Joe strikes out. Now the infield can back up. There are 2 outs. And it's up to Yasmani Grandal, who stuck out his glove in an attempt to prevent a run in the top half of this inning. Came up with the Padres back in 2012, trying to sink them here.
And you start thinking, I mean, he's had some pretty good at-bats today. Did you think about Joey Bart here?
Bart has not been used in this game. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul tip and a strike. One of the most prolific RBI men ratio-wise. I was thinking back of that 9th inning. But here we are in the 10th. Grandal, 0 for 2. 2 walks and a sacrifice. Men at the corners, 2 outs. There goes Kiner-Falefa. A wave and a miss, 2 strikes. Now the winning run is in scoring position, and a base hit could win it. But now it's 2 strikes on Yasmani Grandal.
They haven't thrown a wild pitch or a pass ball in a while.
They threw, well, Morejon's first pitch was a wild pitch. Here's the set. And the 0-2 coming. Grandal hits it on the ground towards short. Kim collects it, flips it to first, and the Padres hold on in a wild game. 9-8 in 10 innings. San Diego has claimed the first 2 games of this series.
Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. I mean, what a crazy game. Not a very well-played game. A ton of mistakes from the Padres, but they still are able to pull it out. Unbelievable.
And so the last 4 games that Colin Holderman pitches, he's assessed the loss.
Yeah.
He's only the 3rd Pirate pitcher ever. Elroy Face, a great reliever. It happens to them all. Dan Plesac and Colin Holderman, his last 4 games. It's the defeat. I was hoping that the Pirates would come back and win it and get him the W, but it goes the Padres' way, 9-8 in 10 innings. We'll bring you the postgame show after this here on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by IC Light.
Every year, for every Pirates pitcher strikeout, Coppers donates $50 to a full